Welcome to the first choice.
Flying tonight into life.
Please, God.
This is God.
He is inside with us! He will never get away! His pain won't end!
Here's Johnny.
Hello, you beautiful, gruesome bastards, and welcome to Bastard's Brain Dead Breakdowns. I am your host, the Northern English Wolff Stard, and here I am joined by my guests, Rachel Piercy Art. How are you doing?
Hey, how's it going today?
Whoa, I think your mic was cutting out a little bit there. You all right?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Yeah, it's coming through okay.
Oh, okay. Good. No technical problems. Fingers.
Yeah. Oh, damn, it's going on at the same time. Yeah, he's going to get more viewers. No wonder the chat is very quiet today. So, yeah, glad to see you on here now. And I'm also joined by the Inside Man himself. How are you doing? Your mic's muted, mate. Hello? Mike's muted. All right. We'll see.
We're professionals here.
You'll see him in a minute. Okay, it's probably gone for a piss. Who knows? Probably sticking his leg up near a lamppost. You know, just laying it out.
Sorry about that. Yes, sorry about that. Sorry. Apologies. Yeah.
How
Sorry.
you doing, man? Anyway.
Yeah, good. Yeah, a cracking intro, by the way. Really love the intro.
Yeah, this is definitely going to be one for my Halloween intros because I never got to do one last year. I don't know why I did not find the time, but yeah, I'm going to try and find the time to get a Christmas one done as well. So
yeah, nice.
So yeah. How are you doing? Are you feeling a little rough today for this stream?
Yeah, I'm well up for this one. Yeah, howling for it.
Yeah, nice one. And yeah, you've worked with Neil Marshal as well. I thought you had worked on this film before, but no, I was wrong. You corrected me earlier in the green one, but you have worked on Centurion though, which is another really fucking underrated movie in my opinion.
Yeah, I think so. I think so.
And yeah, we'll mention that later. Going to start a GoFundMe for a new mic for Rachel. Yeah, welcome to the chat. I'm sad, real sad you couldn't come on here as well, man. That would have been good because you're an ex-army guy as well. Yeah, American, but you've worked with British squaddies before. So, and Critical, how are you doing, man? The Spider Lord himself. Finally recovered from.
I am all good, thank you very much.
Yeah, and don't you almost was late as well because you're too busy editing your videos for your channel. That's very selfish. Yeah, I hope it. I'm gonna check it up there, though, man. I am.
I would have cut it at the deadline. I just
I
managed
know.
to get it up on the channel, so I'm pleased about that.
Yeah, I know that feeling though. You just crank down, you edit, and even though you probably should take a break for a while, you're thinking, no, I've got to finish it. Get it finished now. I've had that. You just want to get it done, don't you? You want to get the final product out, you know. And Demon Knight
Exactly. Strike while the iron's hot. I've got the entire weekend to be unproductive now, so yay.
Yeah, I might do a little bit for next week's stream tomorrow if I get the chance, you know, to sort of get some things out of the way with. But yeah, I'm Fandad Menace. How you doing, man? Fandog, how you doing? If you see, I'll give you a treat.
Sorry, you're
Not again.
Sorry, I was being an asshole. Yeah, I'm all right. How are you doing?
Yeah, I've got to have you on as well. Even though you weren't going to be on here for an hour, I'm so glad.
An hour and a
you,
bit,
managed
probably.
to come up.
Yeah, got stuff to do. That was a great intro. Like, it was so long that they announced Dog Soldiers 2 halfway through it.
Yeah, I might edit it down a little bit. I thought some bits would have been short enough, but no, it's still way too long.
That's a good intro. I liked it.
It was amazing.
Yeah.
Better than the movie.
Best I could do for now is I was looking for all sorts of like tunes and everything, but nothing could really stick with it though. So
please try harder.
Yeah, well, I'll definitely try. So, Dog Soldiers, directed by Neil Marshal. In fact, mentioning Lance, I was hoping he would come on, but unfortunately, he is busy with his other stuff, his play as well. So, it's very unfortunate we couldn't get him on as he is friends with Neil Marshal, and he's had him on his show as well. Do check out his interview. I will, if anyone can find the link to Lance's interview with Neil Marshal and post it in the link, that would be very helpful because he's got a great channel and. It'll be good to sort of see some more support for him. But for Dog Soldiers, my God, I love this fucking movie. I mean, I remember when this first came out, people were fucking raving about it. I didn't see anything on TV, any trailers, but people were like saying, "Oh, Dog Soldiers is the bollocks, man. It's the dog's bollocks." No pun intended. Pun intended. And I finally saw it, and yeah, it's hilarious. It's gory, it's fun, it's action-packed. It's got some memorable characters, some great performances. It's got that right amount of sort of cheesy dialogue with her that still feels very genuinely realistic, you know. And and this is my first knowledge coming into it, and it probably might be one of the better films of the early 2000s, in my opinion. So, Rachel Pesky asked, when was the first time you came into knowledge or saw Dog Soldiers?
The first time I saw it was late night on Sci-Fi Channel, only place that was run, and it was probably a year after it came out, and I was just instantly that when I found the DVD, it's more than just a Halloween watch. It's almost a comfort watch, which is weird considering how gory it is, but yeah.
Yeah, well, it's kind of fun as well. There's like some dark humor to sort of put you at ease with the gore. You know, it's like this gallows humor that us Brits sort of seem to really put across in this movie itself, and that's all thanks to Neil Marshal because he does seem like a very sort of down to earth bloke. But anyway, Inside Man. Moving on to Inside Man. Obviously, you didn't work on this, but you was always working on other stuff as well. Did you ever meet Neil Marshal when he was doing this movie, or sometime?
No, not when he was doing this. I was kind of aware of this because there was a lot of sort of chatter about there being a new werewolf movie coming out, and I'd actually worked with Bob Keane, who created the werewolves. I've worked with Bob Keane on a few occasions on a few other productions. And he used to own a company called Image Animation, which were based over at Pinewood, but I believe he's now living in the United States. I think he's living in LA now. But his company was like the sort of premier company, the go-to guy he was for any creature effects. And it paid off. I think it was a really, really safe bet to have gone with Bob. And he's a nice guy as well, actually. It's a really, really nice bloke. But first time I saw this, I have to be honest with you, I didn't see this one at the cinema. I wasn't able to get to the cinema to do this because I was actually working on a few other bits and pieces at the time. Never got around to seeing it. So by the time I wanted to see it, it had already kind of been and gone. So I had to wait for it to come out on DVD, which was a pretty poor copy, to be honest with you. Because I mean, I'm sure you all know about the situation with the DVD transfer. I'm sure you're all aware of that. But for those of you who aren't, they lost the negative, so they weren't working from the original negative. So the negative is still lost. Excuse me.
Or something?
Sorry?
Did his dog eat it or something?
Yeah, exactly. But it is. It's because this this was produced by what was the guy's name? David Allen, who was kind of a spinach tycoon from Arkansas, and he financed it via the AFM, the American Film Market, and of course, believe it or not, once the movie was made, he sold it straight to the Sci-Fi Channel. So the Sci-Fi Channel actually had it before cinemas did. But yeah, which is a little bit strange, because nobody thought there was any kind of merit for it, particularly in this country, which I find astounding. That in this country, there was a lull in British horror, but this was the one that really reignited British horror. Unfortunately, he followed this up with the Descent, but. Yeah, so in short, the first time I saw it was on DVD. So sorry about the long-winded answer.
Yeah, I mean, first time I saw it was on a pirated video, not a pirated DVD, a pirated video. We still had VHS tips for pirate copies, but it was a good copy. But obviously, because I was still too young to see it. I think I was about maybe 13, maybe. So if I had to see it at the cinema, I had to probably sneak in, which I never got a chance to do. So yeah, Critical, first time coming into knowledge or seeing this movie?
About half an hour ago.
Half an hour ago?
No, I saw this at the cinema. I loved it. I thought this was an awesome film. There is something just so British about this film.
Agreed. It's British as fuck.
It's just, I know some people won't get it because some of the humor is very dry but you've got these squaddies, and it just feels like that, It just feels like a bunch of British squaddies. Before it all goes to shit, basically. As one of the characters goes, I give you the shits. They've got this pragmatic sense about them. It's not all. No offense to our resident American here, but I kind of get the feeling the Americans would be like, "Oh yeah," that kind of semper fi. Yeah, we're going to go get them kind of thing. Rather than what we get in this film, which is very ground level. So I love Dog Soldiers. I love it. The interview that Lance did, Neil, was great. And this is one of my favorite British horror films.
I think just quickly following on from that, I think you both actually mentioned about it being uniquely British, and I think, and you, Luke, mentioned about the British gallows humour. I think it's because it is. Military personnel, military veterans will probably identify with this, whether they're, British or American or German or whatever, will identify with this because squaddies, soldiers do have that kind of gallows humor. They have that, we've experienced that. I mean, when we've streamed with Mystery and with Lord Toxic, we know that they have that kind of sense of humor, that sensibility. And also when we've streamed with Admiral Teague, being an ex-police officer as well, they also have that same gallows humor, I think. So these are the kinds of people that would absolutely get it, because they share that gallows humor, because, being in one form of service or another.
Yeah, I mean, one of my mates was a squaddy out in Afghanistan. His entire squad got blown up, and yeah, he's got that same kind of fatalistic, live now kind of, kind of thing going on.
Yeah. So yeah, Dad, when was the first time you came
Hello.
into knowledge or saw this movie?
It's probably on DVD. I can't really remember, but there was a huge buzz around it. Being a British movie, 3 of the lads were from the Northeast who started it. Well, the director's obviously from Newcastle. He's from the Northeast. Darren Morfitt's from like 10 miles down the road from me, from Hartlepool. So obviously hard as fuck. That's why he had a fist fight at the end of the movie with a werewolf. How many times? Come on, then. I'll fucking have you. Because, that's what we do up here. And you talk about it being a very British movie. You wouldn't see anyone shouting, come and have a go if you think you're hard enough in any other type of movie other than British.
Yeah, football references proper get referenced in this as well. I mean, they think it's all over. It is now.
Yeah.
But there are, a lot of Americans seem to like this as well. It's like because it's so different as well. The references. I mean, unless you're British, unless you have any knowledge of British culture, you probably won't get the references. But they seem to fucking love it, and I'm glad.
Lapping it up, yeah. I think Chris Robson, who played Joe, he's from Newcastle as well. So I don't know if they needed subtitles when it was shown in America or not. But
it's got that Geordie accent. I'm missing the for this.
Oh man, come and have a go. I think you had enough.
See, I think
it kind of adds a bit more tragedy to the loss as well. Like he's missing the most important game. Just to do some shitty training exercise that has turned into a complete nightmare with these wolves trying to kill him.
Yeah. See, I think with British movies, they only seem to travel well across the Atlantic when they are typically British movies. I think when Brits try to try to please American audiences, and it comes across as quite contrived. Because obviously United States are the biggest market in the world. Certainly the biggest market for English-speaking movies, English language movies in the world. But as soon as we try to emulate or try to customize our movies in order to have them comply with the American market, then they just don't do well. But when we make British movies, just British movies, they travel exceedingly well. And it's exactly the same with the Americans. That's why American movies travel so well, because American movies, for the most part, 99.99999% of the time are made for the American market. And we love American movies because they're American movies.
Exactly. And this also ties into China as well. One of the whole reason that the American movies did very well in China was because they were American. They were different to what the Chinese public got served. As soon as Hollywood started pandering towards the China market and making the movies Chinese, they started to fail because that's not what they wanted.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like other countries sort of emulate our cultures as well to make their own hits in a way. You got like the John Woo sort of taking on the westerns, the dual gunslinging kind of thing, Hong Kong cinema. It's and it's it's kind of funny how same thing with the Italians as well. They kind of like were inspired by the American westerns for them to make their own sort of stylized westerns, which then became emulated by the Americans. It
That's
kind of
right,
goes around in little circle.
Yeah.
So Mr. E in the chat, Razor. Thanks for joining us. Blue Collar Those. Kung Fu Hot Dog. How are you doing, man?
Hey. Some good lads there. Got some good lads there.
And thanks for coming on. Hope you enjoy it. Yes, do share this amongst your friends if you get a chance, and hopefully we get some new people in to subscribe to me and my lovely guests. So without further ado, we will jump into Dog Soldiers, and let's share the screen. Bear with me a second, or howl with me a second. So yeah, we basically got these like two such generic couples, like little campers as well. They're there to get killed. You know, they have this nice little moment, and he's got this nice little Chekhov's gun as well, which is in the form of a very, I don't know, is it like a little dagger or letter opener or something?
Yeah, letter opener.
It's a letter opener. Totally won't come into play later or anything.
Yeah, I know, but God, I love a film that has a Chekhov's gun, and there is a few as well that come into play as well. Yeah. So, like the sword that helps you recognize Liam Cunningham's character when he becomes a wolf. You know, little tiny bits like that, which I always love in movies. I love little details that come back. So yeah, they're about to get lucky, but no, those damn werewolves are such cock blockers, and they bloody kill it. And I think Neil Marshal mentioned, oh, that was just tomato puree we just splattered all over his face, you know. And then, and I love that you never see it. He just looks up, you hear the growl, and then bang, dog soldiers. You know this guy's fucking done for. You know he's dog food now.
He hates that beginning, by the way.
I think he hated the title as well. The title on the graphics. It looks And this is where we meet Cooper, played by Kevin McKidd, who's we all knew from Train Spotting back in the day, and this might be one of his more badass roles. I think this might be the role that sort of cemented him as a bit of a badass, because he would go on to play Soap in the Call of Duty games, the Modern Warfare games, and I think he was on Grey's Anatomy as a veteran, and he was he was pretty good in that. Yeah, he even plays fucking Thomas Wayne in the Flashpoint. Yeah, he plays Thomas Wayne in the Flashpoint DVD movie as well. So yeah, it's basically a training exercise. You know, he's kicking ass, he's throwing torches at people, but eventually he gets caught. But Liam Cunningham is his character is very impressed by what he's done. He's evaded over 22 hours. So yeah, he's not got caught in 22 hours by the enemy, and he's like, you know what, you're the top of the class, we'll have you. But there's one thing, you didn't shoot the fucking dog. So now shoot the dog. And he's like, wait, I'm sorry, sir, what? It's like, come on, take the gun and choose it. I mean, and you gotta admit, Liam Cunningham is fucking chilling here already. I mean, he's only been in this movie for like a few seconds, and already you know this guy is not a good guy at all. He is an absolute tosspot, and he doesn't care. And you're getting a good establishment of the characters.
Yeah, really, really good, succinct way of establishing, of differentiating and delineating the good guys from the bad guy.
Yeah, and this is good exposition as well. You see that Cooper is, he's the generic sort of moral soldier who has a conscience, and he will question his orders if nothing sits right with him, and he's willing to get bumped down to rank, just to avoid questioning his own conscience.
Yeah,
I know. But I love his reaction as well. Like, you're taking the piss, aren't you? I love that response. He doesn't like, are you joking me? No, he says, you're taking the piss. Like a true Brit, true Scotsman. And I love this line as well by Ryan as well. He's like saying he thinks I'm pulling his leg. Do I look like a sodden comedian? Yeah, very mean, nasty person as well. And since he says he won't do it, and it's obviously he will kill a dog, but he won't do it for no reason. And this is definitely not a good reason to shoot a dog, even if it is kind of part of the test. He kills the fucking
The only real mistake there, if I got a little bit of a niggle with anything, the only mistake there is that when British Special Forces are doing any kind of training, or they're doing this escape and evasion and everything, nobody identifies anybody by rank. So there's no sir, there's no sarge, there's no differentiation of rank. It's always staff. So
is there a reason for that?
That is that. Yeah, there is. There kind of is a reason, and it's really to do with them becoming their own person, and acting on their own initiative, and not needing an authority figure to order them what to do. That's really where that comes from.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Well, some things you do have to allow for, because this is where you're setting up dynamic between them for the audience.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is a thing. Sure.
Yeah, I think you always do get the odd little complaints, but I've seen a few things that do actually do well. I think that they check the weapons, everything, you know. I mean, and they do look like they do come across people who are basically using the logical decisions, like for strategies, you know, something like that, especially when they're in a desperate situation.
Yeah.
But it does contrast later to Ryan's Pertwee's character later as well, because you get to know a bit more about Ryan, and he's obviously willing to throw his men into the fucking meat grinder for the mission, for the big picture. And then he shoots the fucking dog, and oh my god, you hate. I mean, so you already thought this guy was a tosser, but this just makes you hate him more.
You don't.
Son of a bitch must pay.
You don't shoot.
Yeah, sorry about that, Critical. You said it at the same
That's
time.
all right. That's all right.
Yeah,
I can't compete with Kurt Russell. It's fine.
I know.
Can anyone really, though?
Yeah, the guy. Yeah, Russell's the fucking man. So yeah, he goes to fucking lay one on him, but he gets the better of him. So
I found out today Kurt Russell's one of the few actors who loves watching his own movies.
yeah, he has fun with it. I mean, he has fun with
There's
his
not many
acting.
that
He
do.
doesn't get pretentious about it, does he? Even in a
No.
bad movie, he's still watchable. Yeah, so now he's not passed the test now, and Liam's he's like tossed him to the squad. So 4 weeks later, it's the Highlands of Scotland, and this is where we meet a lot of the main players. And this is good sort of exposition. You're getting to know them as well. You're getting to know the football guy who was missing the important match of his life, and he has to do a shitty little exercise as well when he could be at home with a beer watching the footy. And but you got Tony here, or is it Terry? And he's kind of the more nervous one, isn't he? He's a little bit of the bumbling fool, because he's always doing stupid shit as well. He's always firing his gun in panic, that kind of thing. And you get this legend as well. I mean, he is fucking top. He is my favorite character out of the movie. Yeah, Spoon. Come on. Yeah.
What do you mean? There is no
Everyone's favorite, really.
He is. He's a fucking mad lad, but he's got that good little northern attitude about him. That sort of Liam Gallagher style swagger.
That's Hartlepool for you.
Yeah.
But it's interesting, the three original choices, isn't it? I mean, Jason Statham, Jason Isaacs, and Simon Pegg, wasn't it, for Spoon?
Really?
I think Simon Pegg was the original cast. Was originally asked to do the character of Spoon. Jason Isaacs was Wells, and Jason Statham was Cooper.
Mm.
As much as I love all three of them, I can't see it.
No.
Yeah, because I think Simon Pegg was starting to get a little bit more recognisable. He had done Space, and he was just almost about to do Shaun of the Dead, and I think it would have been all right in it. But these lads, we got the better choices with these, though.
Yeah,
I reckon so. What do you think of the performances? Albeit it is a very low budget movie, but I think there's 3 or 4 people held the movie up, and the other half of the cast were kind of sort of regular. They were almost like stage actors, like. Is that Joe there? Chris Robson. I think he was a little bit over the top. He was very stagey and loud. I thought Darren Morfitt was fucking excellent, like just natural, Hartley-Puddleyan, if you like. Came across very natural. Obviously, Liam Cunningham, amazing. Sean Pertwee was good. And Kevin, what's his face?
Yeah, Kevin McKidd. Yeah, I don't think it was that bad. The guy who plays Joe, I thought it was all right in it. And it does sort of add more to a tragedy as well when he finally gets killed, because
it's not awful, but like compared to the other ones, I think like they were just that cut above.
But you do get to know them as well. They are full on fleshed out characters, but you get who they are as well. You get just enough out of them to do care about them, because they're just lads, aren't they? They're just lads that are just thrown in this very bad situation.
True. And then when, spoiler alert, any of their demise comes about, you do feel in that moment for the character, which, like a lot of the times in modern movies, you just don't give a fuck for most of them. You hope they're gonna meet their end soon, because he's fucking hate everything.
Yeah, because he's such a nasty piece of work, isn't he? But we do get a few little details as well that come back later, like Spoon has forgotten his watch. He left it at the barracks, so now and once again we get a little bit of a character moment as well with Sean Pertwee's character, who gives him the watch, which shows that he cares about his men. All right, he doesn't want his men to sort of like go without when because he knows, he treats his men, he gives his men shit, but at the same time he's there for them. They are all there for each other. They will give each other shit. They'll slag each other off a little bit, but they will always be there for each other, no matter how hard things get. And that's and that does feel very real as well, because that's what soldiers are. You know what I mean? Even if they're with someone they can't always stand, they're always there for each other. They've always got each other's back. Yeah. Yeah, but then again, the football thing does come back as a little bit of a joke later at the credits, so it's not totally, Yeah, and obviously we get Sean Pertwee's character. He just wants to be at home with his wife, and you see a little bit. And once again, you get these great moments that add tragedies to when they finally have to die. He's like this, like the biggest thing that scares him is never seeing his wife again. He's a family man, he's a good guy, he's a good-hearted man, he's rough around the edges, but he's always there for you.
They're all just brilliantly written. Everyone is unique in their own way, and they feel like they belong together as a team. Like they've gotten to know each other's eccentricities. It's just, it's a shame that we don't get this anymore, because like you said, we're waiting die in newer movies. We're waiting for the cannon fodder to be decimated.
Yeah.
But you'd like to get through this movie without losing anybody.
I know. Plus, it's giving a lot of payoffs and setups. It's letting you know that these guys know what they're doing. They actually are competent soldiers as well. They've been through a lot as well, everything. And it's sort of like, because you want to care about these soldiers. You want to care that they live through. I mean, they're like the soldiers in Aliens in a way. I mean, because I always I always see a little bit of Aliens in this movie. You got these soldiers with these machine guns, but they're going up against these creatures that don't need weapons to get at you. They just need to outsmart you and get at you when you're at your most weakest.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Once again, we get setups with the watch, everything, and we get a nice little moment where Pertwee's telling Cooper that he's kind of proud of him as well, that he took a bit of a moral stance, and it shows just how different Pertwee's character is to Cunningham's character. Right. Cunningham is a ruthless, he's just a ruthless psycho, and Pertwee is actually a good guy. He's he actually is gonna try and bring the best out of his men, even if he has to be a little bit harsh. And and he's funny as well. I mean, they're all funny. Every fucking dialogue they have is hilarious. And you got these great, beautiful shots as well, and I think these little these come back into play as well when they get the little cool jump scare. I mean, everything's set up. I mean, this is what old movies did so well, setting up little payoffs.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is basically a training exercise where they got to do something for Ryan, who's basically using them as a cannon fodder in a way, isn't he? I mean, but they don't know that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So they're basically bait for his little so-called secret mission on a need-to-know basis. So there he is, keeping an eye on them as well, stalking them. And once again, we're getting a little bit of
being that petty.
Yeah, we're getting a little bit of philosophy from these characters as well. The little little stories they have as well, and it's like, what do you scare of? And it's like penalty shootout. It's like Yeah, fair play. Penalty shootouts are fucking intense. Yeah. Yeah, watching a penalty shootout with Joe, that's my. Yeah. And what's yours? Spiders and women. And spider women.
Was he Spanish?
Yeah.
That's a bloke I can relate to that guy.
Yeah. Once again, Petrie's character just shows, the thought of never seen his wife scares the shit out of him, and we get to see just how badly that affects him later. And it is a pretty gut punch as well for him because you've grown to love this guy. But it also establishes a little bit more that he is a little bit superstitious now, and he's got this great monologue, which always kind of takes me back a little to Robert Shaw in Jaws with the Indianapolis.
Exactly what I was thinking when I was watching it today.
I know. I know.
Not quite up to that level, but it's
great monologue. It's a great monologue. This guy just sort of like, he has this like superstition that his soul belongs to God, but his flesh belongs to the devil. So now he's got this tattoo, but and that the devil is protecting him at all, protecting his skin. But then the landman blows up, and the only thing left is the fucking tattoo.
His ass.
On his ass. It's like the devil saved his ass, but just not in the way you thought. It's funny, but it's also very haunting as well. I mean, yeah. So you can say that the devil did save his skin, but just only that little bit, and it made me realize to keep an open mind. Once again, he acts his fucking socks off as well. He plays it straight. It's such a ridiculous story, but he really sells it.
Yeah.
If I was him, as soon as that happened and his mate got blew up, I would have had a tattoo of the devil all over me, the entirety of my body. Like,
yeah, I know. Fucking
whole body, just suit.
Whole body, devil tattoo everywhere.
I know it's a good tense moment as well. And,
let's take our hats off to the cinematography in this movie as well, because we haven't mentioned that.
It's pretty well shot as well. It's got that grim beauty that only Brit flicks can capture.
Gary might know the guy. Do you know Sam McCurdy?
Yes, I do. Yeah.
Yeah, he's the cinematographer on this.
Yeah, it's fantastic. Yeah, he was another one that went to Newcastle Poly, wasn't he?
Probably I.
Yeah.
But he went on to do Shogun and Game of Thrones and stuff.
Yes, he did. Yeah, he did.
Peacemaker.
Neil Marshal directed a few episodes of Game of Thrones as well.
He did.
He also had Liam Cunningham.
It's a very small world. I was going to mention that I've never actually met Neil Marshal, but one of my lecturers at Teesside University, a guy called Dr. Warren Harrison, actually went to, I think it was Northumbria, was it? Gary, you might know. Northumbria University to study sort of media and film and television and stuff. And one of the stories he told us was like he was friends with Neil Marshal and they used to do all sorts of stupid shit together. They were always blowing things up, is what he told us. Seriously, blowing it up and filming it. And their lecturer said to either the pair of them or definitely to Neil, you will amount to nothing. Like you're a pair of idiots.
Brilliant.
But then you see at the end of this movie, I'm allowed to do a bit of a spoiler here, Luke.
Because this movie's like over 20 years old now. I think we can spoil it a little.
It's 23 years old.
There's an explosion at the end, and you can tell it's a model, and you can tell that sort of influence that they had at uni was brought into this movie, where they blow the house up. You can see exactly.
I don't think it's messing around. I think it's training for what they had to.
That was 100%.
What they had in store anyway, because you got to be very careful around explosions in these, even though they're basically just done for effect.
Yeah. But he took that skill to most of his movies because he went on to do Doomsday, etc., and lots of fire and pyrotechnics and stuff.
I need to watch that movie. I mean, I know it kind of flops, but and didn't receive as much love as Dog Soldiers and The Descent, but I still want to check it out though.
I've never seen it. It's pretty good.
No,
it's got Rona Mitra in, so what's not to like?
Yeah, one of the original Lara Croft models as well. I think she did the voice as well for it back in.
She's just been in Red
Didn't she
Sonja.
turn up in that awful?
Let's get her off.
Sonja movie?
Get her on, yeah. Sorry about that, Rachel. It took a while because I got the slides up. So
My internet died.
yeah, you need people like him. That person that doesn't hesitate, however, is really allowed to lead. Yeah, I mean, I kind of get what you mean as well because I've listened to like other soldiers saying the psychos get things done. It's I think it depends on the circumstances as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think Blue Collar's been watching Doggy Style. So well, I hope you can torrent me a copy, man. So, yeah. Unless it's the wrong kind of Doggy Style with the wrong kind of people. In that case, we'll leave it alone. But it's a good tense moment that's sort of like, which is sort of like interrupted with a bit of humor, but it doesn't feel like obnoxious MCU humor interrupting the dramatic style. It feels natural. I mean, these are soldiers that they know the situation is getting a little bit, the conversation is getting a bit too serious. So I thought, okay, we need to lighten things up. You know, they're acting like real people, though. Yeah, and I like the fact that Sean Pertwee doesn't really get mad as well. He sort of laughs along with it. He's like, yeah. I mean, come on. Yeah, I've already told them a serious story. Let's get back to having a little bit of a laugh as well to get through the night. And then, boom, you get your fucking jump scare. This cow just gets slammed onto the floor. Tony's like firing his gun. He's like, what the fuck are you doing, man? We're firing blanks, man.
You can really tell that he's the one that doesn't have much experience just from his reaction.
Yeah, he's very new as well. Yeah, he's not the bravest soldier as all. He's not had much experience, like he said. He's a bit of, he's just panicking as well. It's like I think I shit myself. It's like,
poor guy. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Can't even blame him, really. They just got a cow.
I know, it's like, fucking hell. I mean, how the hell is a cow just being launched at them? It's, but they know straight away that this is not being gunned down or anything. It's got teeth marks, and everyone's like, what does the teeth marks mean? It's like, it means it died of natural fucking causes.
That was funny as fuck, that. That was one of the funniest scenes out. When it fell off the cliff, didn't it? Poor bastard. Wandering around after being mauled about 6 hours ago.
We've all seen Monty Python and the Holy Grail. It was the French.
That could have been,
That's going to be on the country a second time.
Oh my!
Fart in your general direction.
Yeah. So thinking, all right, we'll call it a night. We'll secure the perimeter and then get moving in the mornings. So yeah, the full moon, establishing the wolves are out. Once again, Liam Cunningham is looking all over the place, and you can see from the point of view of the wolves, which is awesome because it just makes them even more scary. You don't see them; you just see them. You just see them from their point of view coming at their prey. Once again, cinematography is great. You don't see him get slashed; you see the blood splat, and then it just cuts back. Really dramatic stuff. You love that. I love that.
Making the most of a minimal budget.
Yeah.
That's what I like about horrors. You can do so much more with less. Less is always more with horrors, and I think that's why I like them. Even though I'm not a horror fan, I do admire the the methods they put into by using less just to get more. Yeah, so we're on the way now, tracking what's happened. If and it's catching a little bit of the hair as well from the wolf, or is it from the cow? Then he sees something that is the cow or is it man meat? You don't know. So the flare goes off. They go to track down what's happening.
Please never say man meat ever again.
Yeah.
Orange.
Looks like meat's back on the menu, boys. Oh, this is so nasty as well. I mean, all his special forces, Ryan guys are all torn to shreds. There's no bodies, just bits of them on the floor. And then stepping on all this intestines and everything. It's just all gooey and goopy, and it's nasty stuff. Nasty stuff. Props to the makeup guys.
Yeah, it was good shit. Tell you what would have been great at the end of this movie, though, if a were-cow turned up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell.
Boo, you fucker! Rah!
Now we're talking.
That would have been epic.
Oh
That
god.
would have been brilliant. Yeah.
That's the movie we all need to get together and plan.
That's the
Where
sequel.
cows.
That's the sequel.
At this point, it might be.
Yeah. Cow soldiers.
Summer 2026. Just when
No
you thought it was safe to go back into the woods with a giant can of gas.
Have you
Cow
seen?
soldiers. No more mooing
Cow
around.
soldiers.
Have you seen Black Sheep?
No.
I need to watch that. Oh, fucking hell, that's
God.
I need to
Good
watch
movie.
that. I remember that
Yeah.
coming out.
You've never seen such a bloodthirsty mammal, I tell you.
Yeah. Terrific.
Oh god.
But yeah, this has got this the fucking dialogue in this is great. Like, we're now up against real hostiles. So if Little Red Riding Hood comes to show up, I suggest you chin the bitch. It's got this bravado you can't help but love. Yeah, this is where they found Ryan as well. And it's like, there were only supposed to be one. There was only supposed to be one. So yeah, they're trying to patch him up as well. They're trying to calm him down. They're trying to get into contact with headquarters, whoever can help, but it does not seem to be happening. They're not getting any communications whatsoever. So the situation has become even more desperate.
I vote we leave him there.
Yeah, no, and obviously it adds more clues as well. Like, there's no badge, no insignias, nothing. They're not leaving anything to chance or anything. So they know something is up. Something is off the records here. This is not sanctioned. Whatever is happening here. So you always need that, don't you? You always need the conspiracy. It's like Resident Evil. They're going to a mansion and they found out that guys that hired them to go into it are all part of this big nasty conspiracy going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he does it really well as fucking Liam Cunningham. I mean, the pure horror in his face as well. It's like you don't see his men getting ripped to shreds, though, but just the horror in his eyes, the way he's screaming, I told him to pieces in front of my eyes, is just enough to establish that these things do not fuck about. And we've seen enough werewolves as well, werewolf movies to, get the gist, but you still need the actors to really sell it, even though it's done today. Yeah, so basically they've just got to grab every bit of ammunition as they can now, just salvage what they can. And a couple of flares as well. Yeah, and I love his little attitude as well. It's like, if they won't make a difference, they won't die. And it's like, yeah, well, this gun will give me a peace of mind. Stop scaring my lads. Yeah, because he needs his lads to be focused, don't he? It's not going to be good if they're shitting themselves all the time.
Whereas like, you've got one that's a good leader and one that's a bad leader. And it's the conflict between them throughout the movie.
Yeah, and that's so, trigger discipline. Oh, yeah, let's go back a slide anyway. Sorry about that, Mr. E. There we go. Yeah, trigger discipline. Yeah, so they have been fucking taught well, these guys. You can really tell they put the hard work in to make them look like actual soldiers.
It is pretty good. I noticed something earlier on in the movie where they were running through the forest and taking up positions. And as one guy ran across another guy, he held his gun up like you would do.
Yeah.
And as soon as he got past him, he took aim again into the forest. It was really quick, blink if you missed it. But I noticed it and I thought, these guys have had somebody on board that's been advising them the right way, even though it seems to be like a low budget movie. They've still gone all in to make it authentic.
Oh, Mr. E, I could have had this fucking clip on as well. Run away. Damn, next time. Cheers, Mr. E. I'll remember that.
Apparently, the military advisor that only stayed for a short time, he was an ex-French Foreign Legion, so he was a legionnaire. So he gave them all the basics I mean, Sean Pertwee was pretty much weapons aware anyway. I mean, his weapons protocol and discipline was pretty good because of previous productions that he'd worked on. But you know, when you've got a Legionnaire that's you know, trying to discipline your bunch of guys, you know, you're going to get them disciplined well.
Yeah.
Yeah, they definitely took it to heart.
Yeah.
If this guy was leading me into the gates of hell, like the west layer of hell, I mean, I would still follow it because you get that sort of feeling that he's going to lead you out there alive, unscathed.
That's what makes a real leader, isn't it?
I know.
Yeah,
Not
someone
about
like
just shouting
Ryan.
at people and getting them to do what you want.
I know, and he's one of the lads as well. I mean, he'll happily take a little bit of insult on the chin from the other lads as well because he knows they got his back as well as much as he's got their back. And this guy is obviously the first to go out of the squad as well. And I don't know the actor's name though, but he does pretty well for a short time. You do get a little bit of history that him and Sean Pertwee's character have actually been through a lot together. And yeah, it's kind of just short bad luck as well that gets him killed. He runs into a fucking tree stump.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He must have been doing quite a clip.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, I couldn't run that fast.
Yeah.
And
He's an Olympic runner.
Yeah, and you can see his gun's not been working as well. It must have like been defected or it's jammed, something like that, or whatever.
Yeah, it's not as jammed as that fucking branch through his chest, though. That's pretty jammed.
I know. It's like shit, you get that through your chest, you're done for anyway. It's like
Yeah.
Although, suppose if a werewolf was chasing me, I'd be doing about 45 on foot. Easy.
Yeah.
Fuck that shit.
Really?
Yeah. But you got all those branches as well, obscuring your view as well. Yeah. So
exactly. Yeah.
So obviously, Pertwee comes across a werewolf as well. He starts firing some rounds at it, you know. He's but then gets this like fucking guts slashed out, everything, and I'm surprised they haven't sold any fucking action figures of him with his guts hanging out. It's just a joke.
It's going to leave a mark. Definitely going to leave a mark in the morning. That.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I love this argument between them.
They won't fit.
Yeah,
they won't fucking. They'll come out easily, but they won't go back in. It's like, what the hell?
He's like, of course they'll fit. They came out, didn't they? I love Cooper.
Christ! It's
like bloody great looking opal as well. Sometimes they make it really bright and stupid looking. Now this just looks like fresh out of a butcher shop. Love it.
I know. It's
like it was fresh out of a butcher shop. Yeah.
Oh God.
Don't they?
Yeah.
It usually is like real animals' guts and livers as well, like pig's liver, something like that.
Apparently, it was hanging around on the set for a few days, and obviously it began to began to stink. Yeah.
Yes.
Delicious.
So the Daz boat diet then, just rotting meat with fungus growing on it and shit.
Yeah.
You can just fry it off. It gets rid of all the bacteria, apparently.
Does it?
I thought penicillin was meant to be good for you.
You've got to boil it in bleach first, obviously.
Yeah.
Domestos kills all known germs.
Dead.
Yeah, drink cranny bleach. It gets rid of all the bad bacteria in you.
Oh
but it does sort of like add a bit of a contrast to how Liam Cunningham's character reacts when he's badly injured as well. I mean, because Pertwee is telling Cooper, the kid, to get out of there and lead and help the other guys. You know, leave me behind. I'm done for. But he's like, no, I'm not fucking leaving you behind because I'm good soldier. Never leaves a man behind. Oh, no, that bollocks.
That wasn't your Australian accent again, was
no, that was definitely that was the Eastern Bloc. Fucking hell, that was Lithuania or something. That shit.
No wonder I'm not an open bar no more. Drink and spot my accent.
Yeah, it's like
Neville
It's nice.
It's nice.
It's nice.
But yeah, we get a good fucking action scene. It's a good little chase as well. They're just trying to get the fuck out of there while these things are just hunting them down. And the music score's fucking great as well. I love it. I mean, once again, It reminds me of when Ripley sort of like takes charge of the Jeep as well, when the men go up against these Enemies for the first time. It kind of reminds me of that a little bit. That sort of fast, frantic, get the fuck out of their music.
I tell you what, though.
What, Fandad?
Hang on, my mic keeps muting for some reason. I was just saying, like, low budget movie, etc. What do you expect? But like the way that Neil Marshal builds tension all the time in this movie, to the point where you're literally sitting shitting your pants because you don't know to the character. He's done a really, really good job right up until the very last frame of the movie, I think.
Yeah. And this is where we
it
first
isn't Little
meet,
Red Riding Hood.
That's
a nice
little callback as well, because she's kind of like the woman lost in the woods with the wolves, isn't she? But there's a little twist coming up.
Yeah, you slag.
Yeah. You may think all women are bitches, but she's the real thing.
Yeah.
Now, this does raise a question. I mean, she's already related. We found out later that she was related to the family who owns the house, and they're werewolves. But I was also thinking, okay, why didn't she turn into a werewolf earlier then? I mean, I know that's the only thing that sort of have me questioning. Can any of you explain that?
Well, women always have more control anyway, so they're
always late. They're always late for everything.
Yeah, I think it's. I personally think, because women are, let's make no bones about it. Women are far stronger than us. I mean, we're utter wimps compared to women.
Yeah, all women are so brave.
How can you make sandwiches as a werewolf? Duh.
Yeah. They can't make the fucking minds up half the time either. So.
Yeah, I mean, who could do the housework like a woman? Not me, anyway. No, I could never clean the dishes like a woman cleans the dishes.
Nope.
Squeaky clean.
Yeah.
I have no idea how she manages to just like clean the entire house in the space of a couple of hours. And I'm like, I would have done a shelf on a bookshelf.
Yeah.
They're good at digging shallow graves as well, also. Just be careful.
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
She's a nurse. She probably knows how to get rid of the bodies as well.
Yeah, and secreting an ice pick or a mallet somewhere, without the police finding it.
Mallet? Women don't use mallets. What do you mean, officer? No idea.
Welcome, Boosh, into the chat.
Hey,
good to have you on there. I need to fucking get you on the stream. Jesus Christ, I'll try and message you to get you on. So yeah.
Boosh.
Drink critical. Okay,
he's mighty Boosh.
Yeah.
He's the mighty Boosh.
So what happened to this actress as well? She was pretty good. I wish I'd seen her in more. I
think she stopped working about 2013.
Yeah,
she's been in a load of TV stuff, Holby City and stuff like that. I think was it Emmerdale or Coronation Street?
She was in Doomsday too.
That's right. Yeah. She was.
Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, so she might have been Neil Marshal must have really liked her as well, and he's put in another movie. Sometimes these directors do sort of make friends with these actors and put them in other movies, don't they?
I like it. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
You tend to find, well, Gary, you'll know this especially, that you tend to find people sort of move in the same circles and work with the same sort of people, and if you're networking all the time, you get to know what projects is coming up, etc. Yeah, she's a decent actress, man.
Yeah,
she is. I think she's very good.
Yeah, she's a good-looking woman as well, but she's not like very sort of like supermodel Instagram fake model. She looks like a real woman, She's
looks like someone who lives in the Highlands.
Yeah, she's very attractive in a very normal way, a very normal, grounded way. And she is
a backhanded compliment if I ever heard one.
Yeah,
but you know what he.
Say that to her face.
Yeah, she's not fake, fake lips, fake boobs, Ozempic fucking.
It's not like trying to sell Denise Richards as a nuclear physicist. Okay, you can buy her as a biologist.
Calm down, everybody, just calm down.
Yeah, she seems like someone that would live in the woods and do that on nature.
Oh my god!
I need to lie down.
But Yeah, plus she does kind of become like this. You know, she is a bit of an enigma as well. You know, you're kind of wondering what's their play here. She starts saying it's so this is not a rescue mission. So she has more involvement in this than you think. You're still wondering what it is. Is she a friend or a foe? And once again, this is like Aliens as well. You got the alien on the fucking jeep, you know, on the people, and they're trying to escape them while the music plays. And except this time, it's a werewolf.
Yeah.
But now they've lost one of their friends as well, and it's Once
werewolf. Werewolf.
Yeah. What happened? What do you think happened? We're attacked by big fucking howling things. That's what happened. Big fucking howling things. I love that line. I know. It's fun. It's so funny.
Now we're werewolves, not swearwolves.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh,
yeah. So she's like, "Oh, it's a huge coincidence. I found you. You're so lucky. I found you. I definitely wasn't planning that to be this.
Yeah, I was 50 miles away from the house.
Yeah.
Just, you know.
Yeah, she says the bullshit like, I had gunshots last night, so I tried to find out what happened. Yeah, so I came across you a lot, but there's a house over here as well. Friends of mine, blah, blah, blah. We could take shelter there, and we'll definitely not die from any werewolves killing us and ripping us to shreds and all that other good stuff. So I love how they're still scouting the area as well, just in case. You know, soldiers are always on their feet, they're always on their toes.
Come in this house, but don't eat any of the broth.
Yeah, and they just fucking make themselves at home, don't they?
Nice bit of pork.
Yeah, I suppose once again,
sure
absolute legend. Little pigs, we come to nick your video.
Very quotable film.
It is. It's quotable as hell. It's like it's cheesy, but like I said, it's cheesy, but you still buy it.
Yeah,
it could have been a hell of a lot worse, I think.
I know.
If it wasn't for the performance.
Yeah, it could have had Simon Pegg and Jason Statham in it.
Do you know what? I think that would have probably.
Little pig.
Worse,
Let me nick your video.
It would have made it worse.
Yeah. Best werewolf movie of all time, my humble opinion. Yeah, it's definitely up there with American Werewolf in London. It is, and Wolff, man.
Steady.
All women tend to man eaters at least once a month, and a better part of a decade later in life. Movie does have some real bite to it. Oh, blue collar, you and your bloody
yeah.
Yeah, you look dog's balls when it comes to wolf films. And we get this cute little dog as well, called Sam. You know, and there's yeah, definitely giving the awe factor as well, lifting his little paw up, so everyone's like, "Oh, bless."
Yeah, we all know who the real villain is in this scenario.
Yeah, and I think she does. I don't think she generally does want to find help as well. She does sort of want to escape this, but I think she does want to try and find a way to end this case. But in the end, nature takes its course. Yeah, just gotta love how they just help themselves straight away, and is like, "What are you doing?" It's like, "Well, I'm chin strapped and I'm bloody starving."
Yeah,
exactly. Stupid bitch.
I know. Plus, it's like the soldiers never waste an opportunity.
Make me a sandwich. No.
I know.
No, damn it.
In the woods, they've been burning off calories. I think they can pig out a little, you know.
Just for any audiences that don't know what chin strapped is, chin strap means that they're tired. Yeah, just in case the audiences are a little bit unaware of that. So particularly, I'm sure a lot of the American military would know, but other sort of Americans may not know the British slang for what chin straps is.
Thank you, Gary, for that public service announcement. Thank you, Gary.
You're welcome.
You wonderful man.
This message was brought to you by the Labour government.
You are a delicious man, sir.
The far right are making their homes in a house that belongs to very poor indigenous Muslims.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I'll get arrested for it, but fuck it. Yeah. But I think some Americans probably will know what chin strap means because You'll be surprised how many Americans end up kind of talking with British soldiers as well, because we're kind of comrades from different sides of the pond, aren't we?
Yeah, the military would know, but I don't think your common garden person will know.
Yeah, so obviously she's making up some bullshit about there's another town somewhere that's a 4-hour drive back where we came, and we may just get there. There's another house somewhere that's 50 miles. But at the same time, they don't know if the wounded will make it in time to be patched up. Yeah, so it's looking like they are going to have to try and get back to the Jeep as well and get there as soon as possible. But no, some werewolves are already there. There's like doors stare back, and it's like, I can't help it. So, yeah, he does the first thing he can think of to at least thin out the numbers by blowing up the Jeep.
Oh man, it's funny. There are 3 werewolves there. There's 3 werewolves in that scene, and you missed every one of them.
I was happening very quick as well when I was doing the slide, because I was watching it while getting the slides.
But aren't these werewolves really good designs, though?
They are as well.
Really,
it's quite hard to do werewolves, to be honest.
Yeah,
and
for
a low-budget film, particularly, it does well.
I think one of its saving graces is that, I mean, let's face it, we got 2 incredible transformations in both The Howling by Rob Bottin and American Werewolf in London with Rick Baker.
Yeah.
And I think not wanting to do, a huge full-scale transformation, I think was quite an inspired idea, because it's the moment that everybody waits for, kind of thing. And we wait, and moreover, I think we wait to pick it apart. We wait for the transformation and go, oh my God, that looks terrible. So at least we don't have to. They did the whole, when we saw the actual transformation, we didn't see the transformation. It was the whole Carry On Screaming thing, wasn't it? Behind the sofa,
exactly.
And then all of a sudden, the wolf appears. But I like that. I like it, and I thought it's really a very, very economical film. Great.
I mean, you've got the sort of constraints of budget as well. I know I keep banging on about that, but I mean, given the sort of frenetic nature of the scenes involving any sort of transformation, it's just kind of, let's just get on with it as well. Use that as an excuse. It's like time is of the essence sort of thing. And if you're adding in another 3-4 minutes of somebody turning into a werewolf, he's a fucking werewolf. He's going to jump up and bite your face off. So just crack on. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
So it's kind of saved by that kind of thing. And
it's a good little take on the werewolf.
Really
like they stand on the hand, they stand on their hind legs, just like the old 1940s.
Yeah.
They still look like wolves, don't they? I mean,
proper werewolf, eh?
Yeah.
None of that American bullshit in London.
But I think the fact that they are standing on their hind legs and they've got those kind of those sort of joints and everything, those weird sort of jointed ankles,
like sort of bent like a real
yeah.
Digitigrade legs.
Do you know they were actually dancers from the Pineapple Dance Studio? That what's his name? Louis Spence. Was it Louis Spence?
Louis Spence. He speaks like that. All right, darling.
Was he one of the fucking werewolves? Because I will laugh my ass off if that.
I don't think he was. I don't think he was, but
I'm sure he would have loved to have been one of the werewolves, so darling.
Yeah,
he was. He's a.
I'll give it a lot of bite. I would give it a little bite.
I'm not going to tell you where I'm going to bite you, but I'm going to bite.
I'll give you a nibble.
Really. I'm going to bite you somewhere special.
I'm going to bite the character by sniffing a lot behind, especially the men.
Oh, my pants have gone all fizzy.
Oh my God.
Anyway, moving on.
Anyway, I'm just going to have a pint of whiskey.
Enough of that. That's silly. It's very silly. There's no place here for that kind of goings on.
I'm just going to have a big cigar.
Anyone see the game last night? Whoa.
I love rugby.
Okay, an hour and 8 minutes in. Okay, I need to clip this. I need to clip this, you know, for a little highlight. I need to get more highlight clips for these streams. I really do.
You need more highlights.
Yeah. Yeah, I need more highlight.
Yeah.
Yeah, this werewolf is looking a bit too,
Yeah, it's a bit limp.
To be fair, Lou's been commenting about highlights as well. So
Yeah, the head's coming out in clamps. You know, my hair's coming out in clamps, you know. Need a bit of moisturiser.
Oh,
Some conditioner.
state of his nails.
Oh, you dirty bastards.
You need a manicure, darling.
Yes. Yeah.
But yeah,
Definitely.
it is a good idea to have the werewolves as well, because you wanted them to move a little bit more graceful, like as well, don't you? And I like the fact that they're smart as well. They're very resourceful. These wolves.
Yeah.
They're kind of very good at sort of like
Driving cars.
yeah, driving,
Yeah.
throwing cows off cliff as well, trying to exploit your weakness.
Yeah.
So you kind of see why it's called dog soldiers, because they are operating like an army in a way.
Yeah.
But I like the fact, even though they've taken, you see the full makeup as well. They haven't just done some of it and then covered it up with by not showing it much. They deliberately not show them that much as well, which I think is a good idea, because the less you see of something, the more of the unknown that starts to play on you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so obviously, the werewolves are trying to get in. The dog Sam is having a nice little go on pear trees intestines as well. They're trying to get it off.
yeah. So,
That was
I don't know if
miserable.
it's my
That
sixth sense
was
of humour, but I
awful.
pissed myself laughing at that point.
Excuse me, can you get off me stomach, please? Because I need it for later.
Yeah, bad dog. These are not sausages, all right. So Ryan is about to shoot the fucking dog, the second dog. Thankfully, Tony or was it Terry? I forgot now. Tony or Terry?
Who cares?
He pukes all over him. Yeah, Terry, played by Leslie Simpson, just pukes all over him, and
Oh,
He deserves it. He deserves everything he gets.
Spews on the back of his head.
yeah, Leslie's face as well. Look at him, poor bastard.
That's a belter.
Yeah, bathroom. Yeah, and she hates him as well, because he was about to kill her fucking dog. So she doesn't. She hates him, rightfully so. So it looks like they're staying. So all they can do is hold up at the night, because it's the only choice they have. Wait till daylight. And it's
Oh,
like,
did you
how
see that slide with her stroking that dog? Put that on.
Yeah, let's have a look. Yeah.
It's there. You can see it in her eyes. She's saying, "I'm banging the ass off you later, lad."
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
And there goes the monetization.
Oh, sorry.
And we're done.
An hour and
It's
12
nice
minutes.
talking to all of you.
Yeah. Okay, hell.
Oops. Well, she is. Slag. She's
Hey,
a-
it's so worth
Christ,
getting
man.
to 1,000 subs, wasn't it?
Fucking hell, yeah. You
Look, I'll send
down
you a
to one
tenner.
sub. Thank you, fan dad.
I'll send you a tenner, mate. Sorry about that. Fucking hell.
Yeah, you need to get back into YouTube, fan dad. You fucking do, man.
No more
Okay,
invites.
an hour and 8 minutes. An hour and 8 minutes. So, yeah, because I need to start marking these. So, and hour 12 minutes for highlights, because yeah, there seems to be a good way to sort of get more attention as well. So I'll do that.
Oh yeah,
Not
that'll
that
make
kind.
short for later.
I'm going to get arrested, aren't I?
Oh yeah, we're all gonna get arrested just for fucking opening our mouths
Right,
these
so-
days. So you know, what the fuck? What the hell?
Not me.
Love how he pukes on him and is like, "I'm real craving for a kebab."
Just looks at him like, what?
Yeah, Terry.
She's still having the dog by the eyes.
Yeah.
What's
Yeah,
up?
and like the next thing he says is like, "Just put the fucking kettle on now." Well, since we're gonna almost die, let's have a nice brew.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's definitely a bit of
Oh,
Night of the
sorry.
Living Dead here as well, just sort of nailing all the
Oh,
doors
yeah,
and the windows while some evil creatures are out there trying to kill them. But it's good as well because you've seen these men in this situation that they've never been in before, but they've got to treat it like any other situation where it's a fight for survival. And not in that, they are trying to figure these things out as well. I mean, she's already kind of helping them as well. You've seen what they can do. They are very smart. And my kids' response is great. I'm not going to question these things. They're our enemy, clear and simple. And I love this little look as well. Ryan gives it when he looks in the mirror as well. It's like he knows. He knows his number is up now. He's going to turn very soon. He's cares.
You are fucked, mate.
Yeah,
pretty much. Yeah. But he's saying,
knowing him, he enjoyed
it.
Yeah, you can sort of see it. There was a little bit of a hint of Zulu in there as well, where a bunch of soldiers are kind of holed up in one situation and have to take on a pretty...
Yes, it is, yeah.
Werewolf, sir! Thousands of them!
Yeah. Yeah, he's loving it as well. He's loving it, Spoon. He's kind of digging this situation. It's giving him some kind of rush. He thought he was going to be on some shitty little training exercise, but no, he's in a real battle here.
If only they'd had some rolled up newspapers.
Yeah.
I would have done it. Some squeaky toys.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fetch.
But it also states that they're going to be running low on ammunition soon as well, so it's going to make their situation desperate. And they have 5-6 hours left before daylight. They may not even last 5 minutes, never mind hours. But yeah, the kids are very skeptical. Wolf, man, come on, really, seriously, come on.
There's even almost a bit of aliens about it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
there is.
Definitely.
You know, you can tell Neil Marshal was really inspired by Aliens and Night of the Living Dead a little bit here.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, sort of Precinct 13, as you say, Zulu, Aliens, Alien, you know,
Assault on Precinct 13, all that.
Rio Bravo as well. I mean, Rio Bravo is basically what inspired Aliens and Assault on Precinct 13 anyway. So yeah, I don't think Neil Marshal has mentioned it, but yeah, maybe Rio Bravo, because you got these this bunch of people who are kind of vulnerable because they're stuck in one situation. They're holed up in one place and have to avoid, the enemy trying to kill them, who have more chance at getting them.
It is, but I mean, you can imagine that's the kind of movies that you would watch anyway if you're a film student.
Yeah,
back in that survival, especially in that sort of time period that he was at Northumbria University. That's what he would have been watching. That's where the influence films from the 70s and 80s and 90s. It's going to play heavily into what he's going to be putting on screen. Unlike nowadays, where people are just trying to emulate what they saw last week. So when you get a Star Wars movie, it's like, well, what does Star Wars look like? We'll make it look like that, rather than let's make it look like the Seven Samurai, Laurel and Hardy, High Noon, most of the westerns, like what George Lucas was influenced by. There's no influence anymore. It's all just emulation.
The thing is, they're influenced by what they already are. So Star Wars is influenced by previous Star Wars projects. It's crap.
Yeah, that's it. Exactly. Yeah,
references itself.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. So now they're helping him up so they can try and glue his guts back together. And they make a reference it was kind of made in super glue was kind of made in Vietnam because
it was. Yeah.
But I think they also state because because they saw it in a werewolf movie. But now once again we get another Chekhov's gun here as well with the sword. They're looking for anything they can as well to take these on because, even the fucking bread slicer. I mean, anything they can use, pots, pans, anything. The only thing they're lacking is the Batman soundtrack on vinyl. So,
I get you.
Yeah, or Blue Monday in its original pressing.
Oh, slag! I am so hard right now. Sorry.
I'm gonna have to kick you off one day, aren't I?
Yeah, pretty much. It's all the meds.
Once again, yeah, they've got to get him drunk as well because if someone's going to be super glue with my fucking gussing, I want a big fucking load of whiskey as well.
Yeah, it's
preferably a single
a
malt.
lot.
Come on, if I'm gonna get drunk while getting my guts super glue back together, I want to do it with class. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's very chat. It is
Well,
actually
no.
very. It is very heartwarming as well, and it's like he's my best fucking mate. He is. It's like you would have done the same. I would have done the same. I would have said Bruce, wouldn't I? So it's kind of funny, but a little tragic as well. So he's got a little bit of survivor's guilt in there and all. And I like the things these sausages because they look like sausages. So yeah. Yeah, but the pain becomes too much, and it's like, just fucking knock me out. So he fucking hits him, and it's like, is that all you got, you fucking pussy? Back knocks him out.
And he really hit him as well, by the way.
Yes.
I think didn't he break his nose? I think he actually broke his nose, didn't he? I think.
Christ.
He really did nail him.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, a bit of backstory. She came in for the wildlife, and yeah, she got more than she bargained for. I know. Once again, and they've already established that this area was well known for these little stories about maniacs killing people and werewolves, and she's making this lie that she came to find out what it was all about. But yeah, she's probably been there a lot longer as well. She's definitely hiding something. Jacob Ironside, how you doing, man? So I've missed the chat to see if there's anyone else I might have missed there. You haven't Proctophile. Thanks for joining me. Hey. Yeah, we've got some good people in chat, man. We've got some good people on chat. Try and share as much amongst your friends as much as you can. Help this channel and help the my other guest channels. I want to see them do well also. But he's still very skeptical because it's like, yeah, fucking werewolves. I mean, come on, this can't be bloody. This can't be right. But you know, it's. But I like the fact that he still adapts to the situation. He's treating them like any other enemy. He's treating it like another situation to get his men out. Yeah, he's loving
doing
the
what
sword.
everyone would do.
Yeah. But it comes into play. I mean, nothing is spared. Nothing is just brushed aside or anything, because that's what good writing does. You know, they give us little tidbits that will come back later and serve the plot. Even minor little details.
Well, it's because they don't overstretch the concept as well. You know, bunch of squaddies get ambushed by werewolves, have to hole up in a farmhouse. Bang! There's your story.
That's your promise.
And now you've got loads of time and space to develop the characters. Don't overcomplicate it. All the best films are really simple. Predator, really simple film.
Yeah.
Really simple.
Yeah, and they give you little tidbits that will come back into play later, like the thermal vision, and which later becomes useful to Dutch when he gets covered in mud.
Yeah.
Have you noticed there's no over exposition either? They're not literally telling the audience what's going on every 5 minutes.
You don't need to know about her childhood. It doesn't matter. We see a photo. We can ascertain the rest through extrapolation.
Yeah, because they're very clever guys. They later come to the conclusions once they start to suspect nothing's right here. And I like the fact that they don't really have much information on what can kill a werewolf. They've seen the movies, but those are the movies. This story. What happens in the movies might not actually work. We don't know if the silver bullets do work because no one's ever gotten close enough to find out.
I do like their insignia on their uniforms. The wolf's head with the dagger going through it, silver dagger going through the head.
Yeah, you gotta love these little
little bit of a little bit of foreshadowing, and it's pretty good.
Yeah, but she does look like she's helping them. Maybe there is a confliction, like she does want to help them. She does want to escape this, but in the end, her wolf side comes out and she becomes more loyal to them. Maybe she only becomes loyal to the wolves once she starts edging closer to transforming.
I think this
may be.
I think it's part of a self-preservation. Appearing to help them. really. Sorry, Rachel.
When they get, I think it's a numbers game for her. When they get to the house, the soldiers do outnumber the werewolves slightly, but they do. So she stands a better chance of being able to leave the pack if she sticks with them. Because she makes it clear later that she doesn't like being in the pack. Like, she may have chosen to be in the family, but she didn't like what she became.
Yeah.
And once they start losing men and it gets down to where it's just Cooper, Spoon, and Wells, she's out. She knows there's no chance, so she returns to the pack.
Yeah, it's playing each side, isn't it? Yeah.
That's diabolical.
Always helpful.
But it is a good little twist on the how to kill a werewolf, you know. I mean, and you do find out later that the silver does work, but, you know, it comes back into play from the beginning because, and it does kind of make me think that maybe these werewolves are keeping little souvenirs from the people that they kill. I don't know, like there is some kind of awareness that they want to keep some mementos from the people they kill. We don't know. It's never really made sure. It's never really established. So
yeah, kind of you know, the whole kind of serial killer trophy thing, isn't it?
Yeah, because we see one of their victims hanging in the shed at the end, and which I found out later was one of the prosthetics from the mangled, mutilated bodies in Event Horizon. So,
that's right. It was. Yes, it was. Yeah.
God, man. I mean, I kind of don't, but I am curious. I kind of don't want to see it, but I am kind of curious what that unused footage was in that movie, because it must
I absolutely want to see that.
It must have been really
fun.
fun.
I so want to see that footage. I'm gutted that got lost.
I think the closest we will ever get to knowing what was going on was probably the interview with Emily Booth on Critical Drinkers video, because she was one of the models in it as well. I mean, there was a lot of she was really explaining it, and even her explaining it sort of made me queasy a little bit. She envisioning it inside your head.
Well, of course, I worked on that as well, so just
I need to watch that. I need to watch it.
Holding the footage to ransom. I get it. Pay the man.
Yeah, and we'll never see that footage though as well, because it's it kind of like crumbled into bits or something. Well, I don't know. I forgot the word anyway, but moving on. So yeah, he's introducing all the people to her as well, because they've had a bit of they haven't had time to introduce each other because they've had werewolves trying to rip their fucking guts out and use them as chew toys. But they know Ryan's up to something as well. It's like he's trying to be evasive, everything, but he's like, no, this was all planned, but it went wrong. You're into something really fucking deep, right? You're Albert Weskiners with the stars and Resident Evil. That's what you're doing, man. Yeah. But they know that. But since we already know that getting hit by a werewolf, injured by a werewolf, continuing to on. I mean, he's already put 2 and 2 together. Yeah, this is where, and then she tells that the family that lived in here, they're the Glens. They've lived in this house for a good long time, and they're the werewolves. So yeah, it means they're in this. So basically, the werewolves are basically trying to get some unwanted visitors out of their house. But yeah, but he's already established that he's badly injured, yet somehow he's walking in a pretty short amount of time. So he's obviously healing now, so he's going to transform, because, these are very smart soldiers. They are dumbasses. They've seen all the movies. They know what happens. And this is where they see his wounds have all healed. Yeah, and looks like it's telling them like 3-round bursts as well. Like no just firing machine, spraying bullets all over the fucking place. You know, keep them short, controlled bursts.
That's what all of our soldiers, you know, in any kind of firefight, it's always 3-round bursts.
Yeah.
So yeah, although it's it kind of seems a little bit of additional dialogue that they felt necessary to put in there. They didn't really have to put that. You know, it's only a small thing, but you know, all soldiers will know it's only 3-round bursts, especially in this kind of situation.
Yep.
It's just feeding the dumb audience, though, isn't it?
Yeah,
it is. Yeah. It's
I
for
think
us,
they still got to
dumb
establish a
audiences,
little bit of information as well. You know, like even though this is it's a werewolf movie, but we still want to put our own little twist, you know, to sort of like distinguish us a little bit.
Yeah, I suppose it was one of the ways of sort of conveying to the audience that ammunition is low and they can't just sort of, you know, blat everything in sight, you know, and keep their finger on the trigger.
Yeah, I think he would actually say that as well. He's sort of like he's laying down information to his squad as well, which sounds like something a real soldier would do. I don't know. I mean,
I think it's more for us. I mean, they know they know exactly, you know, what 3-round, you know, that they have to lay out 3-round bursts. You know, it's the only way that you control it.
Yeah, getting accurate shots. If you're spraying bullets all over the place, you lose. You lose control of the gun.
Yeah,
and it's something that's
recoil is a thing.
It's but it's not just that. It's that, you know, the barrel heats up and starts to expand. So you have to be really, really careful of that. You know, that's why all this bullshit that you see in movies, you know, this.
Yeah, the commando.
Not a chance. Not a chance. Yeah.
That sounded great. Do that again, Gary. That sounded mint.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Ready? Ready?
Like I'm there.
Yeah, it is. You see, it is. I know it's realistic. I know. I'm sorry, but I can't help it. It's just, you know, I know.
PSDG now.
I know. Yeah.
You know what, mate? I actually took cover. Now my pants are really soggy now.
Yeah.
That's why Heat is still one of the best shootouts I've ever seen in a fucking movie, because they are using shot control bursts, and they only really sort of spray fire just to sort of like keep the cops at bay, and that's it. So they can escape.
That's right. Yeah.
No,
it's just cover fire, isn't it? I think it's very much cover fire.
Gary's was better than Heat. Sorry. Oh, stop.
But it's still a pretty good shootout. The spaces are real tight and everything. You know, it kind of gets a little bit claustrophobic, and the werewolves just will not stop as well because they are using silver bullets, so they can probably handle the guns a little bit more.
Yeah, it would have been a bit shit if somebody had said, "Oh, we've got silver bullets," or they've melted some silver down or whatever, and then
there we go.
Yeah,
it would have been done and dusted.
Look
wouldn't
at that.
I know, that's fucking awesome as well. It's so big, it's so imposing as well. It's
definitely one of the better designs, to be fair.
Yeah, and it keeps it shrouded in more shadow as well. Because I think if it was in light, it would start to look a bit more fake the more you look at it. So you need to sort of like find a way to sort of like hide it a little bit. And that's why the 80s had some really good special effects, because they always seem to be very, very slimy, you know, like in The Fly or The Thing or Fright Night, you know, like, you know, the animatronics just get a lot of slam all over.
Going back to Aliens, it's one of the great things about Aliens is the way that Jim Cameron, you know, or the cinematographer rather, lit the scene, you know, so you didn't see that it was just some guy in a suit. And that's what Alien Earth did absolutely horrifically. It showed the alien in daylight, and you could see the creases on the bloody leather suit that the woman was wearing. You know, you can do a lot with lighting and tight corners and darkness and stuff, you know. Sometimes what you can't see and you imagine is better than what you can see.
Right. Yeah.
That's why we're scared of dark corridors and whatever. Like, if it was a fully lit corridor or a fully lit house, like, you wouldn't be that scared. If you go into a haunted house, there's no lights on in a haunted house. That's why you shit your pants. It's
Yeah,
just
I mean, one of my favourite films when it comes to framing and lighting was Longlegs. I thought that Oz Perkins did an absolutely masterful job of creating tension using nothing more than the framing of the shot and the lighting. You know, your eyes are straining to the edge of the frame.
Yeah.
It's like, I can't see it, but you're imagining what's there. So
I
without
think
doing anything, the
Well, for
director
the
is creating
Resident
tension. It's brilliant.
I think the Resident 2 remake does a good job as that as well. Because I mean, some of the more creepiest moments that got me on edge playing that game was the very dark, unlit corridors where the lights were just flickering on and off.
For sure. Yeah.
Yeah, not the hallways that had zombies or Mr. X coming through, even though Mr. X is a scary fucker in that game. Just walking down those dark corridors because you still never know what's going to pop out.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I mean, what's amazing about this movie is, I mean, you know, the cinematography, the lighting in this, I mean, it is fantastic. But I think one of the most astounding things about this film is it was shot in 16mm.
really.
It's a 16mm movie that was blown up to 35 to play in various cinemas. But it was shot in 16mm.
That's why it looks awesome.
Yeah. Like I say, the unfortunate thing is that every time they've tried to do, you know, a proper release of this on DVD or Blu-ray, they have to go from an existing print rather than a negative. So it's yeah, it's very difficult because all of the information isn't actually on a print. So there isn't enough visual information on the print to do a higher or lower contrast or to get the contrast exactly right. All they have is just the print. With a negative, you can do absolutely anything with it because all of the visual information is there. They can do any form of not necessarily alteration, but enhancement of the visual information that's on the physical negative. But where that negative is, nobody knows. Nobody knows where that neg is. There was a very, very good German release on 4K a couple of years ago. However, it was also from a print, but it was from a very, very good print. And it's believed that that print was blown up really big, and they've kind of done more of a restoration on the print rather than the neg itself. So yeah, it's a mystery where this, but I find it astonishing really that a film that was made in this year and released, you know, relatively short time ago, that the negative has gone missing. How is that? How is that? It's baffling, isn't it?
Yeah, shit that as well, because the only choice they have now is to do an AI upscale, which is not a fucking, which is the worst choice ever, especially because it's
the digital noise reduction on AI is horrible. It just leaches everything out of the film. It really does.
Yeah,
I know. Plus, the thing is with
unless it's improved, but the last
I know it smooths everything out way too much, and it's like the point with HD is to see every little bit of blemish.
Yeah.
Detail. We want to see the
it starts looking plastic after a while, doesn't it?
Yeah, we want to see the chipped wallpaper on the fucking wall.
I couldn't believe the first time that I saw Aliens on Blu-ray. Obviously, previously only seen it on DVD and stuff. And I could see the texture in Burke's shirt, in his flannel shirt. And you can actually see like the individual threads in the texture, and it's like, wow, this is mind-blowing stuff.
Exactly. This is why I think
a lot of transfers
Blu-ray
these days end up looking very fake and plasticky.
Yeah, this is why Blu-rays are more superior to 4Ks. But I've had some 4Ks are actually pretty good, but I don't know. It's like there's some people saying you can only see certain amount. See everything.
That's right. There is only a certain amount of visual information that we can actually physically take in, and that can be stored on it. However, if you're doing a 4K transfer, I mean, most of my Blu-rays are 4K transfers, right? So the resolution is pretty good, and they're literally just transferred from the original neg onto 4K, but as Blu-ray. You know, and they're very, very good. A lot of 4K, sorry, a lot of 4K UHD transfers have been enhanced. If they're enhanced, I wouldn't bother. If it's a direct 4K to 4K transfer, then I will. Saving Private Ryan is a prime example. I mean, it's been completely ruined. And even, believe it or not, Band of Brothers, when Band of Brothers was on DVD, it was fantastic. Band of Brothers on Blu-ray is horseshit.
Yeah,
It's absolute garbage.
Yeah.
It's like they cranked up the contrast to try and get some kind of detail, and it's all speckly. It's horrible. It's absolutely horrible. So I never watch the Blu-ray anymore. It's just the DVD. But I just hope that one day that they do find the negative for this movie. I really, really hope they do. A restoration job, a really, really good restoration job on a print would cost untold millions to do. It's an incredibly painstaking and labor-intensive job. And it wouldn't be the same. It wouldn't be the same as having the negative. So hopefully the negative is out there somewhere, and it just isn't lost or been discarded or just fallen foul of somebody who just chucked it in the bin or something. But I'd like to think that it's going to be found at some point, because this is one movie I think that does deserve it. It really does deserve a really good release, because the original DVD release was terrible. There hasn't been a single release of this that's been as good as the original cinema release or its original broadcast on Sci-Fi Channel.
Yeah, because I mean, it would be good to
the
see
stream version is really cool.
And the thing is, TVs have got so much bigger since then.
Yeah,
they do start to look a little bit rough when you look at the old copies. Unfortunately,
yeah.
It's like when you try and play an old PlayStation 1 game and you play it on a 72-inch TV or 16-inch TV. Like, oh my word!
Yeah,
I can see. It's just
you've just reminded me as well, because when I started playing Resident Evil 1 on Steam, it's like the background looks a little bit more distorted than I remember. Or maybe because when I was playing it was on a bit of a smaller TV. It wasn't HD. It was just a normal sort of like box TV. It was the 90s, wasn't it? It was smaller. So everything did it. So you didn't have a lot of these pixels sort of like stretching themselves out on the screen to fit the whole ratio. So yeah, the blasting. So let's start blasting these guys as well. But Terry gets a bit cocky, saying dogs more like pussies. But then he gets dragged away to and they don't kill him either. They kind of mutilate the fuck out of him and keep him alive, because they probably know it's gonna work to their advantage. So yeah, and she doesn't feel the wound as well. She doesn't feel the glass stick in her hand. So yeah, that's a little hint that she's not always what she seems.
Yeah.
And obviously Ryan's walking up. He's kicked some ass as well, and he's feeling peachy, which is not a good thing. Not a good thing at all. Especially after having your guts ripped out by a werewolf and having them super glued together in such a short amount of time. Yeah, and obviously he's pissed off now because he's lost another one of his men, and once it shows he cares about his men. He's because now he's leading the squad. Any squad member that gets killed, it's on him. He's burdened with that responsibility. Yeah, and she says there's another house 50 miles, blah blah blah, which is obviously we found out is a lie. And yeah, she's like, "Do you have any luck? Do you have any idea how lucky you was to run into me?" And he's like, "I thought it was you who ran into us." So yeah, obviously he's already kind of given the game away, and this is where she reveals that she knows him, and that she was they came down because fucking brain fart at the moment. I do apologize.
She set up the whole mission basically.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. Fucking hell.
Her plan.
Do apologize. I do apologize. Thanks, Rachel. But yeah, now they're just pondering what chances they have as well. I mean, are they going to make this out alive? And Kevin McKidd, he's fucking badass as well. It's like, I don't scare easily. you know, cool and calm. Yeah, he's had his little, he's had a little bit of his outburst, his little sort of like anger at losing his men, but he gets back onto the job because he's still got other men that he needs to keep alive. She does this good little acting as well. You know, it lives in the shadows now. Very nice and mysterious and dark and brooding.
And then Ryan has to open his mouth.
Yeah. Yeah, Ryan just has to fucking spoil it all, doesn't he? He has to be a killjoy, doesn't he? Yeah, but obviously she's admitted now, you know, she was hired by his team during their first visit. And it's it looks like he's been there a few times as well. This is not the first time he's been on this in this location. Yeah, she's obviously, they need an expert, blah, 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 to check everything out, blah, blah, blah. You know, I'm totally not bullshitting. I'm totally not a werewolf, you know. I'm totally not lying to you. But yeah, they're running short of ammunition now. And once again, just that desperation. Just keep them desperate. Keep them more vulnerable. Keep them on the edge of survival. Yeah, now it is looking like she's there is more to her that we're seeing as well, and it's becoming more and more apparent that she could be one of them. I mean, it's, without saying anything, you already know that she could be a werewolf.
Yeah, that when she's looking out the window and she's looking at her path, that's her moment where she decides that this isn't working out. These humans aren't going to make it. I should have known. Should have known better.
Once again, visual storytelling, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but then she comes up with a plan to hotwire a Jeep. She keeps a Jeep in the barn. The trouble is they've got to get there as well and not get killed. So what they need is a big fucking loudmouth to divert them. Something fast and loud.
I wonder who that might be.
Spoon is just like, what?
Spoony.
We love Spoon. We love Spoon.
It's got to be someone from Hartlepool or it just won't work.
Yeah. Yeah. And I did miss this scene earlier as well, and it's where Sean Pertwee is looking at a picture of his wife as well. So I think he knows as well he's fucked. So he's having a one last, trying to look at the picture of his wife as much as he can, you know, just cherish that image, you know, before he transforms.
Thinking, I wish I was at home with my wife so she could make me a nice sandwich.
Yeah. Maybe not killing werewolves, make me a sandwich.
Yeah, a sausage sandwich.
Yeah. No, it would have to be ham and peas pudding.
What's this? It's so British as well, but it's so memorable. It's so memorable. This is like, all right, you bastards, come and have a go. You think you had enough? The subtitles got it wrong as well. Think you're naughty enough. What the fuck? Who did the subtitles on this copy? Damn.
That's the best accent you've ever.
I know, but you want to get rid of that screenshot. That looks a bit dodgy there, mate.
Yeah. Come on, you beauty.
Jesus.
But you gotta admire the bravery. This is fucking soldier spirit as well. This is this is battle hardened survival spirit.
Yeah.
So obviously Joe runs into the barn as well, you know, while Joe is distracting the werewolves. You know, and he nearly dies as well. The wolves are almost climbing up the rope, and she's like, "Move your fucking ass, soldier!" They chop it. They manage to get the wolf away from them. It's like, I love it when a posh bird talks dirty. Yeah, so he hotwires the car, and yeah, poor Terry. I mean, Christ. As soon as I saw this, I was like, Jesus, this is nasty. This as well. They've kept him alive as well.
Yeah.
They took that comment personally.
Yeah, they did. They did. It's like they didn't just kill him quickly. I mean, they're playing with their food. Once again, good prosthetics, good gore effects as well. You know, the blood just drenches the window and the head's there, everything. I mean, it's nasty stuff. Nasty stuff. He manages to back the van out of the barn, nearly crushing the werewolf, but it seems like the werewolf has somehow managed to get into the back before the Jeep crashed. And like how he hears its breathing as well, like, you're behind me, aren't you? But he thinks, fuck it, I'm going to go out like a boss.
Have some of this.
Yeah, no fucks are given with these lads. I love it. So they go to the Jeep, but he's dead now. I mean, his guts are spilling over. They killed the werewolf. So there's no hope for him now. There's no way they can get out of this alive without a Jeep, you know. The only chance they have is daylight. And she's obviously pondering her last little moments because she knows very soon she's going to transform. I don't know how she knew, but I don't know. She probably just knows anyway.
And if you hadn't figured it out yet, that she sits down and she plays like that's her piano. That's your last clue.
Yeah.
That she is a werewolf.
Damn, that's a nice little clue there as well. I can't believe I missed that. Yeah, so the Jeep's all fucked. I mean, it's just as fucked as Terry and Joe right now. The word bones brings to mind, and once again, it just angers him as well when because it is Ryan's fault as well that they're in this mess. So one of the things, and once again, the football thing comes into play with the anger he feels for losing one of his men. It's like, you know what? He loved the game, and he's dead now just because of you. He missed the most important match of his life because of you and your fucking little ambitions. Yeah, once again, he brings up the whole, you're just pissed off at me because you couldn't kill the dog, could you? But I just love how the kid is like, you know what? I'm glad I fucking failed. If it meant being a soldier with assholes like you, I'd take the underdogs anytime. Once again, he's loyal to his men. He's loyal to the men who have actually, you know, treat him as an equal, as a soldier, not as someone to throw into the meat grinder. And I love that quote as well. That might be one of the more underrated quotes. It's like, you can take your precious selection, shove it up your ass, and stop trying to change the fucking subject. And this is where he gives the game away. Apparently, he's part of this these fucking mad scientists that train dolphins to stick landmines or submarines. To turn an ordinary household pet into a weapon, everything. So it's, very Resident Evil like in a way. So they can weaponize animals, and the whole thing was to try and capture a werewolf. Only he didn't realize there was a shitload of them. Yeah, there are way too many werewolves.
Information that could have been shared.
Yeah. There are way too many werewolves on this mission. Why are there way too many werewolves? Yeah, so they realised they were pawns. That's it. You know, there's nothing worse than being thrown into the fucking meat grinder like a pawn. Yeah, you cow-weathered me in Predator, didn't you? You cooked up a story and threw us into the meat grinder. So yeah, we get this. All right, you betrayed us. You're all part of some evil thing, and you're about to turn into a werewolf. Blah blah blah. You're a prick. And yeah, they fucking have it out with him, and that's actually more scary than when he starts to transform as well. That face. Once again, some good little process. Yeah. Sorry, what was you gonna say?
You get just enough of a transformation.
Yeah,
I know. It's like it doesn't go full American Werewolf in London, where you actually see his face, just sort of the bones in his body just crunching up and morphing into to form a dog.
You just get the eyes and the teeth, but then
Oh, Vandad?
You muted yourself again.
Again, I don't know what's going on. It's like shite. He ducks down behind that table, and you're just waiting for him to pop up and just go rah. Check.
This is actually very clever as well, because even though he looks like the other werewolves, you know, they found a way to make you distinguish him when it comes to the climax. You know, they impale him with a sword, but he still doesn't die. Yeah, like fetch. The only thing he grabs is a shitty stick. It's like fetch.
Yeah,
it's just funny.
Oh, Wells.
God bless you, Pertwee. I mean, and I didn't realize that this was back before I realized he was like the son of John Pertwee from Doctor Who.
the Doctor.
I know. He definitely looks like his dad. I would love to have seen him play Doctor Who as well. I think
I thought at one point he was going to be the Doctor, to be honest. I think it would have been a great choice. Great choice.
He still could as well. I think he's still at the right age to play a much older, gruffer Doctor, even though we've kind of already had that with Eccleston. But I did like him as Alfred. I know you had your criticisms of him as well as Alfred, but I thought he did a pretty good job, which was he's not the typical casting choice for it as well, because you need usually envision him being more of an uptight, you know, upper class gentleman like Michael Gough. Or
I mean, I do like him. I like him. It's just that there are some moments, and including in this, and I'm sorry to say this, but where I can see him acting, and I don't want to see actors acting. I just, you know, it just, you know, but that's just me. I mean, you know, millions of people would completely disagree with me, but I think.
Well, that's the whole point of getting these panels together. It's good to have different opinions. I mean, it's because we don't want a fucking echo chamber. We want people to be different. You know, we just because that's the whole thing. As long as we can all agree with each other, because we're coming to a part. We're kind of coming around the period where disagreeing is like, you know, making enemies with people, and it's stupid. Yes, once again, they're grabbing everything they can as well, and it's like they've realized that this is their home now. I mean, this is not like these aren't just out for them as well. They're trying to get their homes back as well, and maybe kill a few people that are inside. Yeah, so she's describing a bit of exposition as well. The alpha pair leading subordinates and the better, you know, second in command. And I don't know, is she kind of the better of the pack in a way? I don't know.
I think she's the mate of the beta. That's what I think it is.
Yeah, it's never really explained that much, isn't it? You kind of just got to try and figure out yourself a little bit. But yeah, they've got a plan now to sort of like blow the barn with the wolves in them, because that's the logical conclusion. They need to stay somewhere that's warm and sheltered, but they don't realise they're getting played as well. You know, it's all a red herring.
We've got a special request in from Blue Collar Loser.
Oh yeah, we've got started one. Oh yeah, $2 American by Blue Collar Loser. Yeah, thank you, Blue Collar. Can Gary make another mouth sound? I need this.
Hey, hold on, for $2, you cheapskate. you cheapskate. What?
Please
all right,
don't.
Look, I just
dancing monkey.
Here we go.
Hang on a minute. Oh, Gary. Oh.
There you go.
Please
make it stop. Make it stop. My underpants can't take it anymore. Oh.
Yeah, that scene doesn't do much for male, female. Oh, yeah, definitely. It's like she said, being nice to women will get you killed. Being nice to me will get you killed. So, yeah. You say that now, you would want to be at home until the complaining starts. Yeah, you know what? I want to see that film where fucking dolphins are attaching landmines to boats. That'd be awesome. We've got real folks with real shit to say. That alone is invaluable nowadays. Yeah.
Nice one, Mr. Proctorfoyle. You legend.
He's a good lad, him. I really like him.
Give credit to Emma Cleesby. I mean, she's looking fine in that white vest. I mean, yeah, notes and horrors. Hot women in white vests, always our must.
She retired really early, man. Yeah. She stopped making films in 2013.
Yeah.
Not quite sure why.
I wonder if she's all right. I hope she is.
I mean, she's not dead.
She kind of comes across someone that would keep herself active and in shape at an old age as well. So who knows?
I don't think she's that old.
No, I mean, even
No.
if she's older, I think
Gonna
she
say.
she seems like someone who would be in her 50s and still doing a lot of like jogging
Yeah.
and yoga and shit like that.
Yeah, I bet she
That's
still
what I'm
looks
guessing.
great. Yeah, but she looks pretty good.
Yeah, but this is where he's laying on him. He's like, listen, I think I might be turning into a werewolf. I mean, I may be overreacting, but I'm healing up. I'm feeling way too good, energetic. I've started licking my balls, everything. I mean, you know, it's probably nothing, but I think I might be turning into a werewolf. So you might have to kill me. It's like, I don't want to kill you because you're my friend. It's like, don't be a pussy. Kill me later, okay?
Was that Australian accent coming out again?
Yeah. Yeah, from the Highlands of Australia.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah, once again, Petrie does it fucking well. Like, he knows his time is up, and he's having to come to terms very quickly with the fact that, he may have to have his own men kill him. It's like this. It's like he says as well. Sometimes the ones you kill are your own men.
Do you think we'll ever get a reboot of Wurzel Gummidge with Sean Pertwee in the main?
Oh yeah.
That would be cool, that as well, because he would, because he does look like his father. He
does.
really does. He's got that same chin and everything.
Cappuccino slice of cake.
A cup of tea, starter cake, yeah. What cup of tea, man?
Cappuccino slice of cake.
Come here, Aunt Sally. I better stop right there, really, hadn't I?
Wurzel Gummidge used to scare the living shit out of me as a child.
Yeah.
Nightmare fuel. That and Zelda from the Terrorhawks.
Oh, fucking hell, mate. Now you're talking. Yeah, she was horrible. Horrid.
Einstein.
Stop it. Get flashbacks. Yeah.
So yeah, this is a good line as well. I'm a professional soldier. When I sign my name on the dotted line, you know, I am willing to die in the name of duty. Yeah. So what you're going to do is like, I'm going to roast that bollocks off. I mean, Kevin McKidd, he has no fucks to give. He wants to kill these fuckers. He's angry. He's lost his men to these vicious animals. He wants to take them all on.
That's it. It's like, you know, you can't win. Maybe I can get even, kind of thing, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, so he goes to drive the Jeep right into the barn. He throws the Molotov, blows the barn up. And he does a slow Ferris Bueller style run, you know. But no, it doesn't matter because they're not in the barn. She's betrayed him. The bitch. How could you? And yeah, she turns into a bitch. She's a bitch now, but then she literally turns into a bitch.
What on earth was her plan then? Somebody explain, because I feel stupid now. I've got no idea what's happening.
Yeah, I think that's maybe she did want to get out. I think that
She
Rachel
wanted to like escape from
I think she's just being self-serving. I think she's just looking out for herself.
Yeah, it's never explained though. That's the thing. So I kind of like it. I kind of like they're not explaining it at the moment.
So do I.
Yeah,
so
that's
do
good.
I.
Yes.
Yeah.
And what was Cunningham's story?
Yeah, well, he wanted to capture one.
Yeah.
He did an experiment on it, trying to weaponize it. But he didn't know there was a shitload of them. He thought there was only one.
Well, that's what you get.
Yeah.
That's what you get.
You know,
I
think it's her that fed him that faulty information as well, like just so they could get at him.
He is literally, you know, the Burke of this, isn't he? You know, quite literally in more ways than one. He is.
Yeah.
But he is the Carter Burke, isn't he, of this movie?
Yep. So our plan is on. Yeah. So it's revealed she betrayed him. I don't know. Maybe she is a little conflicted a little bit as well. She's like, this is where because she does kind of cut the bullshit here very harshly, I might add. Be nice to me will get you killed. You may think they're all bitches, but I'm the real thing.
Rah!
Yeah.
Get away from me, you bitch.
It's the hot ones that are mental.
I know.
Yeah. The ones that turn into giant wolves aren't much better, like.
Yeah, and she kind of makes it like a little metaphor for that time of the month as well. Like, yeah, it's that time.
It is,
Yeah, that
yeah.
time of the month she turns into this nasty beast, you know.
Yeah.
With no control over her emotions or anything or impulses. Then bang. And,
Literally bite your head off.
yeah, I mean, those contacts must have been painful, though. Thank God they were probably just for a few seconds.
Yeah, that was. Do you know when her eyes start to go like that? That was the only CG effect that they had in the whole movie.
Oh, was it? So it wasn't contact.
Oh, right, okay.
I think maybe when they started to turn, they were CG, but I think afterwards it would have been contacts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not bad actually. When I don't know, maybe it's the quality of the image as well, but it doesn't look CGI either. Maybe is the mouth a little bit CGI? I can't tell.
No, it's not. No, it isn't.
Oh.
No,
just the eyeballs.
Everything's practical. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's the final climax now. The final all or nothing fight for survival. This is we don't go through this. We will not make out alive. But you know, people are not going to make out alive. You know, people are going to die here. It's the final round. Yeah, once again we got that great fucking score playing as well, and Spoon he's just going full on feral. He's like he's feral as the wolves.
Just enjoying himself, isn't he?
Yeah, he's assumed his final form, just like her.
Yeah, it's like he's like, fuck it, I'm gonna go out like a boss. I don't give a shit now.
I mean, if you're in a fist fight with a werewolf, what more do you want?
That's it, exactly.
Yeah, and to quote Kung Fu Hot Dog, I'm in the Kazi.
I'm in the
Trying to survive werewolves out here and you're taking a shit. It's like,
What was that one? Somebody? What was
that
accent? Polish.
Yeah. Welsh Australian.
Scott Australian.
Yeah.
But no, he's just laying it on them as well. He's just throwing down with them. It's awesome. He's just punching the fuck out of them, and it doesn't look like he's doing much damage as well because they seem to have pretty thick fucking hearts. These things. Yeah, and he's grabbing anything he can. You know, a lighter with some aerosol. You know, just burn the fucker. He's like he's going full on Alabama on Tony Soprano from True Romance here on that bastard. Yeah, it's just I just love it. The blood just going all over. It's like going ah.
Is that a can of Lynx Africa? Do you think?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, bit of product placement, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll attract women and useful for burning werewolves.
Yeah, attract women, distract 7-foot wolfmen.
Yeah. I think it's I can't remember what weapon he used as well, but it looks like he just pulled a tap off and stuck it in its head because
yeah.
Oh, I couldn't get the slide. Shit. But yeah, because you see it lodged in its head and a little bit of blood is just coming out the tube at the end. It's like it's nasty stuff. But yeah, he goes out like a fucking boss, Spoon. He really does. He's just like, okay, I'm outnumbered, I'm outmatched. Fuck it, I'm gonna give myself one final one-liner before they tear me apart. It's like, I hope I give you the shits, you fucking wimp. Just spits at him.
You wimp.
Yeah, and the look on the dog's face, that's all you need to know.
Now to go
Even
out
the
like
dog
an
is like,
absolute badass.
That is badass. Even the dog's like, that's kind of nasty. Yeah, you get some good claustrophobic shots, some good little Dutch angles as well to sort of like, nasty stuff. Fresh from the butchers, covered in all sorts of like corn syrup, everything. It's just nasty stuff. Probably, I bet some of that probably was real blood from the meat. Who knows?
That is going to leave a mark.
Yeah. Yeah, I do not envy the fucking maid who has to clean that up in the morning. Yeah, so once again, fight for survival, try and get downstairs. They blast a hole in the floor.
I mean, you could compare this to there's a part in Zulu where they're digging through the walls trying to get away
Yeah.
from,
Yeah.
from those
Once again,
the hordes.
Zulu is referenced. Zulu is referenced in it, wasn't it? Like he mentions that Spoon mentions Rock's Drift.
Oh, he does, man. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, he does. But, yeah.
And this is where the watch comes back into play because it's how they know that Spoonie has been killed. It's once again, the loss weighs heavily on him. But now, you know, we can't just be pondering fucking Spoonie's death now. You've got to get it out, you know, and I need to sacrifice myself all cool and heroic like while looking at the picture of my wife one last time before I blow these bastards to kingdom.
Blows the shit out of it.
It's a hero's death.
Yeah. And it's a very provocative death as well. He looks like the picture of his wife one last time before he turns. It's like it's kind of like Train to Busan where he thinks about his daughter just before he turns into a zombie and then tops him.
Just before Vasquez says you always were an asshole, Gorman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just love those. Though. You just love those little sacrifices. Yeah. One little cool one-liner before they go out. Yeah. And you see a little bit more of the animatronics, everything. Got brilliant. Fucking, it's there. It's actually there. No CGI whatsoever.
It's absolutely class.
Yeah. Boom.
Is Rachel dead?
There you go. Look, that's a model. That is a Neil Marshal special.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, it's only a model.
Yeah, fuck you, not from the university. Look what I did. Stick that up your ass.
I know. Yeah, and the look on his face as well. I mean, he's lost all his men now. Yeah, that you can probably see the survivor's guilt proper weighing on him here. And yeah, this is where we see some of the props from Event Horizon as well, which is probably those hikers from. I'm guessing it's one of the hikers from the beginning, and you do see one of the special forces in there as well.
Yes, yeah, it is one of them is the hiker, yeah.
Yes,
because there's two of them. I think you only see one, but I think you definitely see one of them at least.
Yeah, so these wolves have actually dragged these bodies all the way to the shed as well, probably in their form as humans. I don't know.
Possibly went back the next day to clean up the murder site, so it doesn't sort of attract the wrong sort of attention. That's how because they didn't have the tent. They had the silver.
Well, they didn't get Ryan though, did they? They sort of left Ryan there. I mean, so maybe these families in human form are actually sick fucks who enjoy being werewolves that kill people. Yeah,
there's a whole different feeling there.
They're probably proud that they go around killing people as werewolves and actually do collect these as trophies, as reminders. So yeah. So it's never explained. It's never explained. We don't know anything about these Glen people whatsoever. But so that's might be a little bit of information to think about. It's
The thing is, I think we don't need to because you know this is what it is, and we can make our own prequels up in our minds. You know, we're not that dense.
Don't need to be a prequel. I mean, that's I mean, I've only just come to this conclusion doing this stream now. So. But obviously, he comes up against Ryan and it's like, oh, you started licking your bollocks yet? Oh, I forgot you don't have it. Yeah, he's up against a werewolf. He's got no fucks to give. So yeah. Of course, he's going to smart mouth him, even though there's a big chance this guy's going to rip him to shreds.
Actually reminds me of that old joke that we used to tell at school. You must remember this one. A bloke walks into a pub and sees a bloke sitting there with his dog, and his dog's licking his balls, and he says, "Oh, I wish I could do that." And the guy goes, "We'll give him a biscuit and he might let you."
Yeah, I've heard that one. Oh, man.
Rachel lives. It's all good.
That is horrendous what's on the screen now.
Yeah, I know. I think that was the best.
Yes. Oh, my God. Talk about setting the teeth on edge.
I know, I can see. It's really intense. It's like the most brutal bit of relation you can see on screen. Horror. It really is.
Yeah.
But that was probably one of the first image of the movie I saw as well. It was in a Total Film magazine as well. It was like a review, and it was the only image of it as well. And I was like, "Shit, is this Dog Soldiers? This looks pretty intense." But thankfully, the dog, who somehow managed to survive, as gets. Yeah, because I think he senses it's Ryan in there as well, and he remembers Ryan tried to kill him. So yeah. So of course, it's going to help the kid out. He's been the human that's nice to him. Dogs have some kind of instincts, and yes, Chekhov's gun from the beginning in the form of a letter opener. Chekhov's letter opener. And it does weaken him. It turns out silver does actually have an effect. And once again, it goes back to Joe with they think it's all over. It is now. Boom.
Yeah.
Well done. Speaking of Chekhov's gun, here's one for you, Luke. Can you do Chekhov's accent from Star Trek? Go.
Yes. Okay. You cannot do it. Nah. I tried to find the wisdom meter, Captain.
That's pretty good.
I can't do it.
I just thought I'd take you to task.
Man.
Nuclear whistle.
Hey!
Nuclear whistle.
There you go.
I need to take a this. Okay, I need to take a this.
Captain.
Yeah.
Anyway,
where's Blood?
Oh, bye.
Okay, whistle. Moving swiftly on.
And this is actually very funny as well. He just walks out the door, but then you get the big wide shot, and there's nothing there. Why did he walk through the fucking door? Just go around. But yeah, once again, you get flashbacks from the Polaroids that we use as a way to sort of like blind them and get the advantage over them. And yeah, werewolves, 8 map and so on. And it's this little small pathetic little headline right up against. It's like a big fuck you to this character as well. This guy just survived a horrific event here, and it's been downplayed for the football.
Yeah.
And it's like another fuck you to Joe as well, because if he was alive, he's not allowed to see that glorious victory.
It's all done in the name of Joe.
Yeah, God, the fucking nihilistic humor here as well is unreal, but I love it. It's so good. It's
great.
Neil Marshall, he knew what he was doing here as well.
He certainly did.
He gave
Awesome film.
Yeah. So yeah, we're back to the beginning. So yeah, let's start the stream again. So they've got this couple, they're all camping out. That's it. Look at that.
That's how I get those watch hours up.
Yeah, funny. Still need to get. Apparently, I've got 5.3 hours here, but I don't know if they're valid hours because YouTube seems to be picky about the fucking valid hours for some reason. So apparently,
yeah, it's being really. I don't know. It's something to do about whether the viewers have got ad blockers installed or something. I don't know.
Yeah, no, it's like ad blockers.
It seems to be whatever they bloody make it up to be honest. But yeah, it's not great for us.
Yeah, YouTube ad blockers. Yeah. Viewers with ad blockers are fucking valid. I don't care what your policies are, right? People are fed up of fucking adverts interrupting, 5-minute videos every 10 seconds.
Yeah.
It's unreal.
It went the way of greed, unfortunately, and that's put loads of people off. I think most people wouldn't be too bothered about sort of one before and one after, and maybe even one during like a 15-minute video. When you start playing them literally every 5 minutes or so, and
it is some of them's absolutely horrendous, like literally every 5 minutes on some videos.
Yeah.
It is.
I don't need a new Hoover or some magic cleaning fluid.
It's quite funny, actually, because I was thinking about this, and I was thinking, like, anything that I see on YouTube that is preventing me from accessing the content I actually want to buy, I actually want to watch, I am less likely to buy.
Yeah.
So I see an advert on YouTube. I'm literally less likely to buy this now because do you know what I mean? You've broken the entertainment contract. You've interrupted my viewing in 5 minutes.
Unless it is this one trick that will melt belly fat. Then I don't.
Yeah, oh my God, yeah.
I'm all in for that.
If it's got Sydney Sweeney on it every fucking 5 minutes, I'm all for it. If you want to not turn away your fucking viewers from if you don't want to turn your viewers to the ad blockers, get Sydney Sweeney on every fucking advert. Yeah, because I want to get the hours up as well. I want to get the watch hours up. So put Sydney Sweeney in your commercials. People will happily not use ad blockers on YouTube anymore. You've got yourself
coming soon. Critical video. There's nothing but 8 hours of images of Sydney Sweeney.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah. I'll happily have my videos interrupted by Sydney Sweeney's glorious fucking love muffins. Fucking hell.
Dear Lord. Just put
Oh,
photos
my.
of Sydney on every couple of minutes on every video you do, Luke. You're sorted for life.
That's what you got to do, isn't it? Exactly.
Great jeans.
My dad said he used to do that when he used to do, because he had to do the presentations and everything. And he said what he'd do is to stop people from getting bored every now and again. He'd chuck like a picture of a woman in a bikini in the presentation, like pretty quick. So you'd have to pay attention. But yeah, he used to do that. You wouldn't be able to do that these days either. They'd say it was sexist or something.
I know.
And while we're talking about that, Dog Soldiers is a disgusting expression of toxic masculinity. Should be
Oh yeah,
banned.
yeah. It's very sexist. I mean, they have one woman, and it turns out she's evil, and they kill her. You know.
Yeah, they make her into
They
a
should have been
bitch.
more inclusive towards her. You know.
Do you know if you probably know the title that David Allen wanted to change it to, or he did change it to? I think halfway through production, he changed it to Night
Never
of the
trust a hot
Werewolves.
Scottish woman who invites him to her house.
Night of the Werewolves.
Night of the Werewolves.
Oh,
What?
sounds-
Yeah, that would have been
What
so
a
on the nose.
Oh
boring.
no! Dog Soldiers is much better. Much
I mean,
better.
for
Yeah.
goodness
Night of the
sake.
Werewolves is way too on the nose as well, because as soon as I watch that and see the fact that they're holding this house, they'll be like, yeah, it's Night of the Living Dead, but we're werewolves, isn't it? You know.
Yeah.
And not just that, Dog Soldiers works on multiple levels as well, doesn't it? You know, I mean,
It does.
Yeah, it does. Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
and also,
obviously,
I think if you had called it Night of the Werewolves, I dare say it may not have.
it wouldn't.
It's
It
very
wouldn't.
generic, isn't it? It's
Yeah.
a very generic title.
It's very
Yeah,
generic.
it doesn't have that punch that this has.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, it's part of the branding, isn't it? The title is in essence the branding of the product. And if you're going to take it, really alter that to something so generic as Night of the Werewolves, it's please, I mean, we're in the 2000s at this point. We're not in the 1950s.
No, exactly. It's very kind of Hammer-esque, isn't it? If nothing else.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
The funny thing is that it's funny you say that. Actually, I thought that there were Hammer elements in this movie as well. There were definitely forms of
Oh, for
Hammer
sure.
in it.
Yeah.
But as you say, I think Aliens was undoubtedly a huge influence on this movie. But as he said, he wanted to make a soldier movie with werewolves in it rather than a werewolf movie with soldiers in it. So
And I think
it
he
is.
succeeded.
He succeeded. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a really good little movie. Deserves a lot more attention than it actually has had.
It tends to pop up in top 10
attention.
lists and things like that quite frequently. I think it does fairly
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
I
But I don't know how
think,
many young people have seen it. A lot more should.
but I think this is due to the Americans' appreciation of this. I think a lot of Americans have an enormous amount of appreciation for this type of movie, for British movies in general, but proper British movies, but British horror movies in general. And I think it's the American market, not even the market, but the American viewer that has really helped this film take off. It would have had mediocre success, I think, around the world anyway. I think it didn't do a great deal, didn't make any kind of big box office dent. But that was due to the idiocy of the producer selling it to the Sci-Fi Channel.
Yeah, that's dumb as hell, isn't it?
That was really dumb. Really dumb move. Really dumb.
Yeah, I know, because this is better than this as well. I mean, yeah, it's got a little bit of a B movie feel to it, but it's done so well, though. It's
Done well. Yeah.
So yeah, Blue Collar Loser is just chucks me $5 American dollars from Luke's accents to Gary's succulent mouth. I want to apologise for watching this in the shower. The water is very cold. Calm down, thank you.
Good Lord, it's just got X-rated.
Yeah. Jesus Christ, yeah. You're giving Rachel ideas, don't.
That's it.
Giving me ideas, don't.
You've been demonetized and deplatformed, Luke. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
over.
yeah. Yes, if the more bigger I get, the more I'm gonna make myself a target to YouTube's policies.
Yeah, he's not going to know.
Even smaller ones like Al was getting fucking targeted from his Crow reviews as well. Just despite the fact he was using the few second clips for just a few seconds.
Yeah, and I'm a nobody. I wasn't even using any bloody audio, and I couldn't get that video done for ages. Backwards.
I'm glad you got it out.
It goes from the studio to studio. To be honest, some studios have very, very stringent copyright rules, and some studios, I guess, not so much.
The Japanese, especially the Japanese. I mean, they are hardcore on a lot of the anime reviews. I mean, I almost got blocked for my One Man Punch review, but luckily, disputed it, and it's up there.
It doesn't surprise me though. I've seen what Nintendo are like with copyright, so it doesn't really surprise me at all.
And I mean, even Words of Paradise Leon has kind of stopped doing reviews because of it, and I don't blame him. But he's doing pretty well doing his news reviews and all that lot, and little entertainment tidbits. So yeah, I think there was apparently going to be a sequel to this as well. It would have been about Cooper being locked up in a mental institution as part of a cover-up by the British government, only for Cooper to discover.
Cool. Why didn't that get made?
Yeah, and apparently he would discover that a werewolf was already inside of the asylum. The camper, played by Craig Conway from the beginning of the original, had actually survived his encounter, but had been turned into a werewolf, turning numerous inmates, doctors, and nurses into werewolves, forcing Cooper and the surviving inmates and staff to fend off the new pack. I mean,
the sound of this film. Why did we get this film?
It sounds on the face of it sounds good, but if you think long and hard about it, it's very difficult for it to be sustained.
Yeah, but where they're going to go with the character Cooper as well. I mean, I think what we've seen from his character journey from hardened soldier to this beaten, sort of defeated survivor is kind of enough. But I don't like the idea of the plot.
Yeah, but how are you going to? How would you be able to sustain a story that's just set within an asylum and you've got werewolves running around? It's going to be very difficult.
You've got to develop the characters as well while doing it.
Yeah.
And, I mean, I think it would be good. I think it would be good for a standalone movie, maybe set in that universe in a way. But
I think there were a few, wasn't there, that were planned. There was. I think there was one because at one point nobody knew who owned the rights. No one, not only did they not know where the negative, or did they not know where the negative is, but nobody knew who actually owned the rights to it. And of course, so things were going nowhere pretty quickly.
And I mean, looking this up as well, apparently he did have a whole trilogy planned, but
that's right, yeah, he did.
But it's like what you said with the rights, it's like. It was never.
I don't know for sure that it stretches to a trilogy, but I would have certainly seen a follow-up. It would have been quite interesting.
He wouldn't just be going up against werewolves as well. He'd be going up against other supernatural creatures. He jokes that it would probably end up getting remade before it gets a sequel.
Yeah, you see, at that point, I think maybe we are starting to lose it. But I reckon a follow-up could have been fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like I say,
ideas they have sequel.
Yeah, sorry, Rachel, please go ahead.
Yeah. All the ideas they had for a sequel, clear that they made one good movie and they had no clue how they were going to follow it up. It should be obvious how to follow.
But that's enough.
You have a character who survived.
Yeah.
Yeah, it ends up on.
Cooper has a baby, and then you've got a Mini Cooper.
Yeah.
Lovely.
He's how many puns is he going to come out with tonight? He is the king of puns, I think, on this stream so far. Yeah, the pumpkin.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
It's a shame we've not really had anything like this since, and it's a bit of a shame, to be honest.
I think Neil Marshal did pretty well just doing standalone movies as well. I mean, The Descent is probably his most serious movie.
Yeah, I do like it. Yeah,
and Centurion as well. Centurion and Descent. That's him at his most serious.
I'm not sure that I've seen Centurion. I've seen both versions of The Descent, including the one we made for the Americans because they were sad or something.
Yeah, yeah. There's something about that really dark, sort of depressing ending that sort of makes that movie. And I've heard the sequel.
Yeah, that's why I love it.
I think one of the things that we have to,
terrible.
yeah, one of the things that we have to remember is, right, whenever you have a British film or a film that's financed by British money, produced by British producers, when they are told, you have to do this for the American market and dumb down the ending, or give it a happier ending, or give it a more upbeat ending,
a more Hollywood ending. This is a more Hollywood ending.
But this is because the distributors, all of the distributors, they think that the American audiences are dumb, and they are not dumb.
Yeah.
They think that everybody in the United States is dumb and they won't get it. But they want these movies. The Americans want these movies and deserve these movies as much as we get them. And we deserve them. And I just think it's an absolute insult to American audiences that that distributors in the United States are ordering or suggesting or implying that audiences are that dumb in America that they just will not get the ending. What they really mean is that those personal executives, are the dumb ones, that they don't get the ending, and it's not the ending that they like, that the ending that they want. Audiences want an ending that the filmmaker has made. That's what they want. They want the real endings to movies. They don't want an ending to a movie that's going to be, part of a, a safe
version.
A compromised safe bet. That they don't want that. They're far more discerning than any of the executives give them credit for.
No, I agree because whenever you've seen it's whenever Americans see something that's for British, the original British version, they always end up kind of siding with it. I mean, the amount of times I've seen Americans side with the British version over the Americanized happy ending sort of romantic ending is always kind of like the one they hate the most.
Yeah,
Mr. E disagrees with everything you've just said.
Yeah, we need two versions. Don't you? I mean, two versions. That way, if there's someone that does prefer the happy ending, okay, they're a winner.
I've got a mad one for you.
Don't worry, we're probably not that far away from being able to choose your own ending through AI or something. So
yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean, you've seen all these days now. You've seen all these like AI movies. It's crazy, man.
But they had that with Clue, didn't they? With the movie Clue.
Yes, they did. You're right.
So multiple endings. So you would go to a different screening. You'd go to another screening, after you'd seen it the first time, you'd stay in, and somebody else would be the killer, which I thought was a really original idea.
It's a good idea.
Yeah, it's a really smart idea.
So yeah, just looking it up on Internet Movie Database, see if you can find any more interesting tidbits on dog soldiers. Because the thing is, whenever you get these like low budget movies, you always got these great stories as well, and how they had to be resourceful just to sort of make this work.
Sure, yeah. But that's what I love about a lower budget, and this is what spoiled movies to a large extent these days. Is like, we've got nearly an infinite budget, we'll just fix it in post. Back then, you had to come up with ways of circumventing the procedure to save money. You had to jerry rig things. Yeah. And as they say, necessity is the mother of invention.
Exactly.
You've got these great little shortcuts.
I mean, it goes back to Jaws as well, when the shark just kept breaking down, so they had to use the point of view shots, and it worked. The movie was all the better for it.
Yeah.
Well, they were going to have the shark jump over the boat. They even had the rig manufactured and built for that shark to jump across the back of the orca. But thankfully, I think it malfunctioned. I think.
Oh, that's good.
And they ended up not doing that.
Yeah. So they used that for Jaws: The Revenge instead.
Oh, did they?
Oh, God.
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
I don't think I saw that one. Yeah, I'd lost my faith.
Terrible.
Yeah.
It bought
Awful.
Michael Caine's mum a nice house down.
Yeah, it did. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Sharks.
didn't see the movie, but the house it
Thousands
bought
of
was brilliant.
Thousands of sharks.
Yeah. Sharks are thousands of them.
I never knew that sharks could roar like lions
I
could
know.
until I
Oh,
saw that
fuck's
movie.
sake.
Incredible.
I have not seen
You
that film
know,
in 20 years. I've not seen that film probably about 30 years. I can't remember now last time I saw it, but God, I still remember that. That was so dumb.
Mm.
I don't know who it was. We did a watch through on it with somebody. I can't remember who it was.
Oh,
Who was
Christ.
some
One of
brave
the soldiers is called, one of the soldiers is actually called Bruce Campbell, a reference
Yeah,
to
it is. Yeah, and of course,
Awesome.
you've got H.G. Wells is another one.
Oh, cool.
Corporal Bruce Campbell.
I
Yeah.
like it. I approve.
Harry G. Wells is another one. Yeah.
Get in.
Yeah.
Nice
I wonder
one.
what Ryan comes from as well. Not Chris Ryan, probably. Yeah, but God, I mean, they really screwed the pooch on fucking distributing this film. I mean, it's a miracle it got out to cinemas as well and became pretty much. It's
Isn't it?
become more of a cult hit though. But I don't know any person that hasn't seen this and thought, you know, I never heard of this movie. I mean, everyone was banging on about it when it came out. I think it was like one of those films that probably had no buzz about it before it was even released, but some word of mouth came out about it, and it just
It was
spread.
that. It was exactly that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a real word of mouth movie. I mean,
It's a proper, it's a water cooler movie, is it? Is it not?
I don't.
Yes, it
I
is,
don't
yeah.
know of anybody who's watched this film and hated it.
No, I don't either. I
I mean,
don't
there
know.
might be people out
I'd
there
like
that
it as
know what
well.
they're losing, but I don't know of anybody who's watched this film and said they hated it.
Yeah, even my dad liked it, and he never likes horror films. He never likes stuff with werewolves or vampires or anything like that. But this, he fucking loved. He laughed his ass off at it. I mean,
Yeah.
Now, as you say correctly, this is more of a soldier film with werewolves in it than it is a werewolf film.
Mm.
And I think that may be one of its saving graces, if I'm being completely honest with you.
Yeah.
And almost everybody went on to do all right out of it as well, as far as the careers were concerned.
Yeah.
Well, Pertwee was already doing fairly well, wasn't he? But nobody had bad times out of it.
But if you haven't seen the film Hal, it's worth seeing because it's actually a nice little companion piece to this, I think. And you know, I'd forgotten all about it until a couple of months ago. Rachel had brought it up in a stream that we did. It's a good little movie, and it kind of ties in with this. Obviously, the werewolves are very, very different, completely different, but it does feel like it's in the same world, the same universe, if you like.
yeah, I mean, that looks really different. This werewolf, but is that werewolf in mid transformation though?
No, that's
Oh, is this the one that's set on the train?
transformation.
I've seen this.
And isn't it?
Yeah, it's a good film.
Yeah, it's a good little film.
Absolutely.
I enjoyed
I'll
it.
have to try and find it if I can.
Yeah, it's worth checking out, man. It's a good film.
Yeah, is that CGI? I can't tell from
It's,
the image though. But it might be CGI with some prosthetics. I don't know.
There's a combination of the two, but it's predominantly physical effects. So
it's got I think he was in that shot there. Go back. It's got Taron Egerton. I think.
So look, Holly Weston, Calvin Dean, and Sam Glittins. I think Sean Petra's the only person I seem to recognise on it, to be honest.
Ed Spielers as well.
Maybe that's who I'm thinking of.
Yeah, Sean McDonald from The Descent. Okay. So I'm gonna have to try and give this a go then, because it does, like you said, does look very similar. People hold up in a very tight, sort of claustrophobic setting, and the werewolves are trying to kill them all. Yeah. And they have to fight for survival.
But also, it's kind of there's something kind of I don't want to say the word, but conspiratorial about it as well.
Yeah, so it's definitely
got in the
same. This is the guy who played Jack Picard in Picard season 3. He's a very good actor, actually. Very good actor.
I thought I'd recognised him.
Yeah, it's that guy.
Yeah, so I'm gonna have to check that out as well. I mean, I think Sean McDonald is a very underrated actress. I mean, I've only seen her in a couple of things, not a lot. But yeah, this might be very interesting.
Yeah, it's good. It's very much sort of people in a scenario, and you get to find out about the people's personalities.
Yeah, yeah.
You get the
characters. The characters, I think, are really quite well drawn as well. Actually,
yeah, I think so. They're very believable.
Yeah, they are. They are. I mean, they're very. You're able to differentiate between the characters. None of them kind of merge into each other. Whereas in some of these films, they're not sort of there are some sort of generic characters in there, but stereotypical characters in there. However, you can differentiate between all of the characters, but they're good. They're good. I think the characters are really well rounded, and I'm not sure what this director has done since, but I'd like to think that he's gone on and done an awful lot more than this, other than commercials and music videos. Yeah.
Yeah, and it does look more intense as well, because these are soldiers that are taking these things on. It's they're just ordinary people.
Yeah, yeah.
Paul
it's a great set.
Is the guy who directed it.
Yeah, so yeah, we can give that a go later on. But I think,
I mean, don't get me wrong. It's just it's not like masterpiece of cinema or anything like that. For what it is, it's pretty good. I enjoyed it.
Again, it's kind of a
masterpiece. That's it. It's like the cool running stream we did as well. Sometimes you just need a good, decent movie. It doesn't have to be Lawrence of Arabia or The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. Just something that you just want to put on and watch and just enjoy. I mean, it's like
interestingly enough, he has links to Neil Marshal as well. He was the makeup department in Doomsday.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
He also directed The Covenant. I think I've seen that.
Oh,
it's not that great, unfortunately. And Periphery, and I've not seen that.
No. But yeah,
it's just
interesting.
about it he's done.
Yeah.
Peripheral.
I think Blue Collar Loser makes a good point as well, because the fact that's what's good about streaming as well, because we're talking with people from all over the world, and we're sort of seeing people as they are, and not what the social media is sort of painting them as.
Yeah.
Who
is this blue collar loser bloke? Does anyone know this blue collar loser guy?
He's a big fan of your mouth noises, mate.
No, we love him. We love him. We love you, Blue.
Yeah, I'm going to try and get you on for another stream one day. I might get you on for the Ash vs. Evil Dead. I don't know if anyone wants to join me on that on Halloween night.
I think we should redo Judge Dredd and get Blue on again, because we had that was a riot. That was so fun.
Anything with machine guns in.
Yeah.
So you can showcase your talents.
Get that commando one or something.
Gary, can you throw some ricochets in there for us, please?
Hey, honestly,
mate, I've gone all soggy. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm for hire for any kind of sound effects you want. Really.
You are.
I'm like, haven't you?
I'm like that bloke on Police Academy. Just like him. Yeah.
Jonesy.
Oh, and Spaceballs. Yeah, I can't remember his name now.
Yeah.
Apparently he's coming back for Spaceballs 2.
Oh yes, awesome. That pleases me.
Is that going to be released for Mel Brooks' 100th year? Isn't it?
Probably would.
I'm just hoping he's still here to see it.
Yeah.
He's 109 now, isn't he?
199.
Yeah.
Nothing on this guy. I mean, the guy still keeps going.
Yeah.
Legend.
He's great. He's great.
William Shatner's dad.
Yeah, William Shatner's dad.
Yeah, he got a hospital not too long ago as well. I thought, oh shit, is he on the way out? I mean, he's in his 90s.
Yeah.
He's on his way back in.
It's like David Attenborough, isn't it? Any time he appears in the news, you're like, oh fuck, please, no, we're okay. We're okay this time around. Fucking hell.
It's actually my mum's 91st birthday on Sunday.
Oh, bless her.
And
Aw.
yeah. So we're all going
That
out
is
for a
what
bit of
they
a
call- yeah.
going out for a
Celebration,
bit of
cause
a
for
knees up.
celebration. That is
Yeah. She's great. She's
9 more years,
absolutely,
and you get a letter
yeah.
from Charlie.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, or whomever it might be
Yeah.
Yes, it
at that
will
time.
not
Yeah,
be King Charles at that point.
could
Yeah,
be
very good
anyone.
point.
Yeah,
Yeah,
could
that's
be
the
anyone.
craziest thing as well, because a male's life expectancy is like what 76, while a woman's is
Yeah.
81, if I'm being correct. And
Yeah, something like that. Yeah,
Mm.
yeah.
anyone who can live past that, mate, yeah, I want to know
Yeah.
their bloody secrets. I really do. I
Yeah.
mean, but yeah, I probably think we're coming to the end of the show now. I don't know if we have anything else to talk about, but yeah, I will say thank you to everyone that's been in the chat, Mr. Reed, Blue Collar Loser, Jacob Ironside, and thanks for the super chats as well, Proctor Val, and well, Slow Toxic as well was in there, Demon Knight 1995, Mr. E, Bush McFadden as well. I'm gonna have to get you on one day, man. Fucking hell, I don't know. And Joshua, hey, nice to see you in there. I've spoke to you a couple of times, but I don't know if this might be the first or second time I've had you in here. So
Don't forget my mate there.
Yeah. So anyone else? Does anyone else want to promote anything? Rachel?
Not really. I just
I'll promote
Tuesday.
Rachel if you like.
Yeah, watch my Alien
You know.
video.
Like
I made
channel.
a version
I might
of
not be able
Alien
to-
Earth that's better.
yeah,
I made a
Yeah, I
video
might not
about
be
it.
able
Go
to make
watch
it
it.
on that channel on Tuesday because I might be on with Trev Retro if he's still going ahead with the stream. So because he's been asking me a lot, and I've had to kind of let him down because I've been doing this or doing that. So yeah, it'll be good to go on his stream again. He's a very good YouTuber. Kung Fu Hot Dog as well. Thanks for joining us. I'll try and get you on for a Halloween one as well very soon. Razor, thanks for coming on. Jamalama, always welcome. And
Had a good turnout.
So yeah, and Critical. So you got your Alien reviews. You got your sort of like rewrites as well on what you could have done better, which I'm gonna try and watch later on because I do want to hear your thoughts. You're very clever
cheers.
guy.
It's honestly, it's well worth watching. I had the pleasure of having a sneak preview of that, and it's absolutely above and beyond what we got. Believe me. So it's worth checking that video out.
I had a few ideas. I don't expect anybody to hire me soon, but I was quite pleased with the way it turned out.
I need to fucking do one on Superman. I really do the one that came out this year because there were ways that could have been rewritten to sort of come across cohesive and make sense and not come across well, for lack of a better word, shit.
Yeah, that's it exactly.
And I was trying to think of something very clever and intellectual, but no, just shit.
Just
so you just resorted to their level instead, then?
Yeah. Come on, I think
Exactly.
even that was way above their level as well. Just calling it shit.
If only they had made it good, it would have been better.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yes, very good, very good.
That's
Yeah,
my
so
hot take of the week.
Grandad, do you want to promote anything?
Just World Peace and Rachel Pearcey. So
Yes.
promoting and Al and everyone. I love you all. And I apologise for my despicable behaviour.
Yeah, I hope you come back onto
bless him.
YouTube soon, or Fandad, and start doing even if it's just little quick live streams. You know, if you don't have time to edit anything, you know, I'd be real good to see you get some new stuff out occasionally. But I know you're busy, and you must always think about stuff that comes. You know, if something in real life is paying the bills more than YouTube, then it's understandable. But I hope one day you do find the opportunity to do some more stuff on there because fucking hell, you've been hilarious on this stream, man. You know, you're
brilliant.
Sorry about that.
Yeah. Showing me up on my own show, could ya? So yeah,
Inside on for the next Red Dwarf at least, wouldn't you?
Yeah,
definitely.
Fandad?
Series 2.
Yes. Boys from the
100%.
Dwarf, season 2.
I think that's probably my favourite. Well, one of my favourite series because it's got Queeg in it, hasn't it? Second season.
Yes.
Best
I'll get you on there as well, Fandad.
Yeah.
I mean, because I think we only had like 3 people on last time, so we could get a few more on as well.
Yeah.
So
all Smegheads welcome.
Definitely.
Yeah. So, Inside Man, anything you want to promote? Because I know you're trying to still launch your channel at the moment, and I think you said you might be onto something a bit more now recently. But yeah,
Yeah, it's kind of. I'm sort of getting there at the moment, but it's a matter of trying to fit things in, unfortunately. Although the funny thing is, when you have spare time, sometimes that spare time just happens to be taken up with other things, and then
that's
the
life.
the
That's
kind of
life.
video thing. Yeah, but I just want to mention, if I may, Box Office Brawler and Proctofile, the kind of stuff that they're doing at the moment. Is superb. Box Office Brawler, I think next week he's doing
Critical
an
Drinker.
Aliens.
I know.
Critical
I am
Drinker on.
fucking
On his
jealous.
Aliens stream. Yeah, he's got him
Yeah,
on his
I'm gonna
Aliens.
have to
Wow,
pester
awesome.
the fucking drinker to come on my show, man. I don't. That's
Fantastic.
what it takes. Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
So
proud of him, man. I'm proud of him. Fucking
yeah,
hell.
it's
I'm
it's
jealous. I'm jealous as fuck. That's a major achievement to get this guy on your show.
yeah.
So
he-
yeah,
I mean,
I understand he can be summoned by pouring 3 measures of whiskey and throwing them all at a mirror.
yeah. I'm gonna have to bribe him with some more whiskey next time. I said I did give him some whiskey for Christmas, just as a sort of thank you for helping me get up to the subs I had last time, even though it wasn't up to 1K. Because I was still fucking grateful. I mean, to be on his show for like what 3 times anyway.
mm.
So,
But
this time I may have to bribe him to get him on my show if that's what it takes, because that's how petty I am, I'm a
Box
whore,
Office.
I'm a whore, I'm a filthy whore. You're
the
somebody's husband, you filthy whore.
But the stuff that Box Office Brawler's doing at the moment is really good, and he's got
Yeah, he's killing
he has a really good little panel, a really good regular panel on. Some really smashing guys, actually. They're really, really nice fellas. I was very lucky to have done a stream with him earlier on this week.
Oh, you had a stream with him? Check it out,
Yes,
man.
I did. Yeah. It was. We did Full Metal Jacket, and yeah, and I think I was on until 5:20 like in the morning. But it was good. It was good. I mean, I completely disagreed with everybody, unfortunately. But they were great. I thought they were very, very gracious and really a lovely bunch. He's a lovely
I
guy.
think his big mistake was that he didn't realize you're not an 80s moving fan.
I was going to
fan,
say,
so,
it's
yeah.
an
No, but
80s
that's
film.
no. It was the other way round. It was the fact that I think it's an absolute masterpiece, and that it gets better in the second half. But they all seem to think that that's it. Once we get out of the boot camp, the story just drops away, that falls away, and
Oh, wow, really?
yeah. And I said, I can't believe you said that. So
Ah,
I just can't believe it. So I
yeah.
I disagreed with everybody, but they were a really good bunch. Like I say, they were very gracious, very, very generous, and Proctofile, another one who I think is terrific. The stuff that he does is terrific, and I've been fortunate to have been invited on with him. So we did a video. But yeah, there's some lovely people out there, some really genuinely lovely people out there, including including this bunch here, including you Rabble as well.
Hey.
It's terrific. Honestly, I cannot begin to tell you how grateful I am to have been invited onto this stream, and but to be in everybody's company as well is lovely. It's lovely to be among such wonderful people. I really enjoy your company an enormous amount. So thank you.
You're welcome.
You're welcome, man. You're welcome. It's
It is
an absolute
mutual,
pleasure
dude.
to do this with you a lot as well. And I'm kind of I feel like I'm getting the hang of it a bit more, even though the quality of the guests sort of I always feel outshines my hosting, which is not a bad thing. If I can't host, I better get some good guests on, because the guests make it. The guests make the stream more than ever.
Well, I'm telling you, I'm telling you now that I don't think you realise exactly how good you've actually got. Honestly, mate. Honestly, I'm not kidding. It's great. I love being on with you. I think it's so much fun. We've had so much fun, over the last few years that we've been doing this, and it's an absolute blast. It's a hoot, and you're brilliant at doing it. And if anyone's got any reservations, or if you've got any reservations about how good you are for, please rewatch your own James Bond videos. When you start putting them on, mate, they're terrific.
Yeah, there will be next month.
They're
Can't wait to get
terrific.
them all out.
Honestly, they're absolutely fantastic. They're really, really, really good. And I'm sure they're going to do incredibly well. Honestly, mate, they're brilliant. They're brilliant. You've done a fantastic job on them.
Yeah, I just need to redo my review on No Time to Die as well, because that's a final one I need to do. But it should be done. It should be done very soon as well. I mean, I'm in the middle of writing it. I don't know if to go through a bit more in depth throughout the whole plot, and then I'll still figure it out. I'll write it down. Editing sometimes takes like a day, if I get a lot of chance to do it. So yeah, but I think we're coming up to the end of the show, and I've already said thank you to everyone. So thanks for joining me, everybody. You've been great guests. Everyone in the chat, you've been great. You've been keeping the chat going. Thank you, Blue Collar Loser, for the $7 American in total super chats as well. That
was cheapskate.
Yeah, so I'm hoping one day a billionaire watch. I'm hoping one day.
If it weren't for Inside's mouth movements, you wouldn't have got nothing. Nothing. It's your real money maker.
Yeah, the bigger you get, the more money you're gonna
shake that money maker.
So yeah, thank you everybody, and whether you beautiful bastards are Northern English or not, thanks for watching, and do remember to like, comment, share, subscribe, and to ring that bell in order to be notified. And if you wish to further support the channel, then links are in the description below. But right now, that's us done, and we're off to the pub. Happy Halloween season, you gruesome bastards! Ha 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 ha.